infinite cycles. AngrySpaceHares. Hold the boys.
Ready like a break. Oh my gosh. We are, and just a reminder, season 10 is a brand new season in so many ways. We're not doing things like we have in the past two seasons. I mean, we are still doing the team format, but this time we're doing a GSL style format as far as like a tournament as far as the season goes. And all that means to you, it is shorter. Every game means more. It is do or die in this situation. So the first 4 weeks, we're establishing the ranking of the playoffs, and before you know it, we're going to be right into the playoffs. So this game today is the first matchup between PSIOPGaming and AngrySpaceHares. And so yeah, this determines your ranking, how we go into the playoffs, which will start next week. So. Well, as you're connecting all that up, I'm going to tell you with this new format. Hey, I want to say, AngrySpaceHares, I was drafted onto that team, and as you can tell, I am not playing. What does this mean? It's like we had so many people available to play this weekend. I didn't need to suit up. I didn't need to play. I also wanted to make room for the new guys coming on. I'm excited to see them debut in the FSL. And so, yeah, it's like more the merrier. I will say, as the captain of Cheesy Nachos, good game. For the last couple of seasons, we were this close to forfeiting games because we had no shows. I don't think that's going to be a problem this year. It feels really, really good to actually win or lose these games, but because people showed up, not because people didn't show up. I mean, excellent. Let me check. Is he in? Yeah, we're juggling a bunch of stuff here. Okay, there's Adastra. Hello, hello. And DSL, I do not see him. DLS. It's what we call red ticket.
I'm not too bad in yourself. And how's it going? Well, let me go out. It's just me and Chatomic. I'll just leave quickly. Okay, cool.
No, it's South Africa. So, yeah. Mizel's back! Yay!
Yay.
I've sent a request to join
no.
as well.
Yeah. We need to be friends. Be my friend.
I have to do this here.
Hey, I'm here. Sorry.
Yep, everyone's here. So, I wanted to say something that Nucleo brought up, not Nucleo, that Nachos brought up, and that is that this format lets us get everyone involved, not just the tops of their ranks. So I'm really excited for this season. Yeah, we have 11 people on our team, and 9 could play today. So the 2 people who have been captains, we're ready to go. But we're running a little behind today, so let's
I can hear you just fine.
I'd like to do a quick re-intro to the players, because both of these players haven't been here in a bit, and then I think we should get going, because we do have to get. The one thing about everyone wanting to play is we have to move a little quicker. So
that's true. That's true. So yeah, why don't we? Have you guys already done your pre-game interviews?
No, I was gonna say, Hyper Turtle, can we start? I'll start with Mizel. Is that okay? Okay.
Well, why don't we start with Adastra, because Mazel is actually muted right now.
And we do have to try to keep things moving fairly quickly, just because people have places to go and dates to go on.
Yep.
So Adastra, I just want to ask a couple questions. First off, where are you playing from?
I'm playing from Johannesburg in South Africa.
Oh, Joburg.
And how are you feeling about this PVT?
I was feeling quite confident, but then later on I got a bit scared. So we'll see how it goes.
We had you against Chatomic as warm-up, so that's not a good measure.
Oh yeah. He'll
and,
Buster. He would beat you up a little bit right before, warm you up. And DLS, how are you feeling going into this?
I'm excited. I'm happy to be back in the community. Thank you for having me.
It's good. It's good to have you back.
And can
Right,
everyone hear me fine, by the way?
We can.
On the
hear you.
stream,
Discord.
on the stream,
Yep.
not on Discord,
Right.
where it counts.
Yeah. That's the only place that counts.
And Mizel, you sat out a couple seasons. Have you been playing StarCraft, or are you just getting back into it?
He was playing just now.
I just got back. No, I just got. I literally just got back. So, when I saw some updates in our system, stuff like the cool stuff in our website, I was like, oh, let me try joining again.
Yeah,
Have an
DLS,
experience of it, right?
you were a big media guy with Gaming in the past. I know you've helped us a lot with previous productions. So, what do you think of it all?
Yeah.
High quality now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're going to try to keep things moving along, though. Anything else we want to say right before we start?
Good luck, Nucleo's team, and may the best bunnies win.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, GLHF to all players, but we're a tricky bunch, you know.
Yeah. Hey, let's send it, my friends.
Yep. Let's separate
Go,
the
go,
players
go.
and let's head into the lobby.
All right.
Oh, we're in the lobby already, actually. Oh, you mean, yeah.
Oh,
The audio.
I got him.
I get it.
Hyper Turtle, you might want to drop yourself from camera.
I did.
There we go.
Currently trying
All
to
right.
drop Nachos, who for some reason is here through several inputs.
So,
many
also,
input.
Hyper Turtle, you might want to drop yourself from mic if not needed. Just pop in like KJ.
Yeah,
Might
sure.
be easier for you.
Go.
Easier for you mean. Alright, let's get going.
Yeah, Hyper Turtle can talk, observe. He can do it all, and he can wrangle kittens. Get them all in the same lobby.
Well, just try not to do too much. Just remind him not to do too much, because there's a lot of extra stuff that he's going to be doing that he's not used to. So,
Right.
Right on.
So,
And
just
let me know if I forget to switch to game.
We do not see this game on the stream.
Patience,
We just see the
my
dudes.
Patience, young Podwan. Patience.
One thing before we get going, we were gonna have a different matchup between Adastra and DLS, but KJ wouldn't have it. So this is KJ's call out.
A different matchup between the players, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Whenever we're ready.
Just one moment.
Wiggle the
here.
camera.
What?
Okay. Tell him who we're playing.
All right.
All right.
And the look. Yeah, you go. You do it.
Okay. In the bottom right, we have the blue Terran player. His name is DLS. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not supposed to do that part. His name is. And he's playing for the team of. Why don't you guys do the top left?
PSIOPGaming.
Nachos.
I'll do it. In the upper left-hand corner, representing us in the green Protoss, we have none other than,
Adastra.
and he is playing for. Well, this production is already getting off to a fantastic start. None of my Zoom features work on observer mode, so these are good times. Yes.
So
Hey, as long as we have the game on stream and our voices are going through, I consider this a success.
Yeah. We're already winning.
So I'm watching both. I didn't see the little pop-ups for our dudes.
No, working on it.
We're gonna.
Yeah, so in the meantime, maybe we do have to announce the player names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The audio
Do
was
that.
there.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So we're seeing a pretty early expand from Adastra right here. Maybe it's a show of confidence. He's feeling pretty good going into this matchup.
Yeah, and Mizel, looks not as polished on his timings right now. So hopefully it's
Well-
just a little nerves and he can shake it off a little bit.
Yeah, MIZEL is coming back from a long time of not playing SC2, so
Yep.
this is exactly what I would expect. I think in the past he was about a 3,500 player.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just needs to shake off the rust to maybe like get the tournament nerves out of the way and
Make sure you're following
get
my
back up to
camera,
what he's
by the way.
capable of doing.
Adastra also has a lot of nerves. I'm gonna, you know the word I meant to say, but so he's not feeling particularly confident, and for people who haven't played on stream,
Pylon.
it's
Dark Shrine.
Proxy, Pylon, and a Dark Shrine. Oh. Win behind?
Dark Shrine.
Well, I don't know if we're
Yeah.
behind yet, but
I-
Yeah, we're-
whatever, Dark Shrine.
I think this is just,
Yeah, Dasher's like, you know what? I'm already think I'm behind. Let's go Dark Shrine.
Yeah, you know.
I think this is kind of a standard build. We'll see if MIZEL goes the early Raven. He's been mule hammering, so he doesn't have any energy, but we'll see. Dark Shrines take an eternity plus 2 days to get done, so
That is true. It's also a bit of mind games right here because MIZEL just scanned the main and he didn't see a Dark Shrine there. The fact that the
Right.
tech is proxied is really like the selling point here.
The one thing this is really kind of out there. That forward pylon, that's
Nice
in a
lift
really
on the
like
depots.
that's like a come get me deal.
Mhm.
Now MIZEL's got 47 energy, 48. We'll see if he mules.
Check
as
out
soon
that
as it
production
chops
tab,
down.
guys. Check out that production tab. We got a Raven on the way.
Nevermore.
Solid
But the
reference,
DT,
Hypertotal.
the DTs are warping in, and there is a scan. He saved a scan. I don't know if this is on purpose or not.
Yeah,
I'm sure
and
it's
the
gonna
Raven
get.
is almost out. It's about to pop out of that starport. When the scan goes down, Seashank starts firing, but the DT escapes the scan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Steps
okay.
right
the
out of
Raven
it.
is out now. It's tailing the DT.
So that was a pretty beautifully done from MIZEL.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and starts up the engineering bay right away.
Oh, he should get close to
Oh.
that tank. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Okay, he can repair the tank. Solid repair from MIZEL. Doesn't
Yeah,
lose the
it
tank.
was
He
only
loses 5 workers, so not.
5 workers, but Adastra's macro is really cooking, and it's a charge behind this,
Mhm.
and it's really designed to hold off like that early Terran push, and he still has his forward pylon, and so charge lot Archon really is probably going to be his friend here.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid, sturdy composition.
It's super
My
aggressive.
only worry for Adastra here is he invested so much in the DTs to not get that much damage. So yes, he'll have the option of making Archons, but like I think if he had the choice, he would rather go for Storm, considering how much damage this did.
Yeah, the wall is the thing here.
Yeah.
There's 2 tanks, but one's not sieged. Stim is done, I believe.
Yeah,
Uh,
a lot of
but
units being warped in.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember, the warp prism warps in faster than a normal pylon. But here we go.
Yep.
yeah. But he can just elevator up over this.
Yeah, CB's trying to repair, but they get a little bit
Nah,
of here,
this
a little bit of there.
This
not
is
much
a
getting
very
out.
crisp Zelly boys. And yeah.
One thing I know about Adastra is he loves his zealots. Like this army is basically all zealots.
Yeah. Oh, and DTs. That's kind of cheeky DTs. I don't think he has anything that shoots up in his army, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah, with this volume of units,
There's
it's
a-
a little too much. I think
yeah,
something must have gone right with DLS's macro there. It feels like there definitely should have been more at the front there.
Well, the second tank wasn't sieged in time, and even if it was, that's a really strict hard timing. He probably needs a bunker.
Needs a bunker, needs the SCVs to actually be repairing. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot more
it-
long there.
Well, a lot went wrong, but it's a really crisp timing, and so that's why I didn't think the DTs were more than just to push him back on that build. When I've seen it done, the DTs are there to kind of just harass a little bit to get you thinking about them, and then the zealots it's a zealot all in. So yeah, let's get into the next game, and yeah.
We are playing on Winter Madness.
Yes.
I love this
So-
map. I don't think my win rate loves this map.
I hate this. I hate this map, and my win rate shows it that how much I hate this map.
I like it versus Terran, and I hate it versus Zerg.
What is it about versus Terran and versus Zerg that you like and dislike about this map?
The Zerg just keeps me off of fourth base. The Terran, I can keep them off of fourth base.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Against the Terran, I'm the bully. Against the Zerg, they're the bully. So, yeah, your fourth base is kind of it's bunk to hold. If
Yeah.
you just send a bunch of zealots or a bunch of lings,
Mm.
it's really kind of annoying to get. Even your third base, you can get that space up there and hold it, but it kind of leaves for drops in behind. So,
Yeah.
and there's airspace that you can kind of abuse against a Terran, where the Zerg just kind of always takes it to me with 1,000 Hydras.
Yeah. All right, let's introduce these players. In the top left, we have the blue Terran player down 1 point. His name is...
DLSMIZEL.
And he's playing for the team of...
PSIOPGaming.
Denise, you want to introduce bottom right?
Yeah, I got it. In the bottom right, also for the green Protoss, we have none other than
Adastra.
and he's playing for. All right, let's get it on.
Actually, just the graphic, that's actually sick.
SpaceHares.
They made the Hurricane 3D. Oh, we actually got someone in the chat asking if that's his own logo and intro. He's got his own intro. The logo is the team's logo.
Yeah, so the multi-handed him is his, and I think obviously he does this for a living, so his is one of the best intros.
All right. Probe just checking out everything, making sure everything's kosher, halal, a-okay, and just darts out of
Yeah. Yep, just and the one thing that I didn't see last time is the Terran has something on the Protoss side of the map. I don't know if it's going to be a proxy or if it's just hanging out to scout to make sure he's not facing 5,000 zealots. But oh no, it's a
Yeah.
proxy.
No,
There's a
Mhm.
factory
we got
going down.
we got a factory.
So
Wouldn't expect to see a single factory here, but
Right.
it's-
we t- we-
I expect mine drop.
Hmm.
This is, like I said, there's a lot of space right here, so you actually can take advantage of mine drop is a really good thing into this. It could be Hellion drop too, but
we'll see
I
what
would-
it ends up being.
I would suspect mine drop if I had to guess. Reaper's gonna come across. Our little dudes in time. Shoot. Got a scoot.
Spoot. Oh
Yeah, that
my
Terran.
goodness.
Oh,
Check out this. Yeah.
okay. So instead of mine drop, it is. Oh, he might lose the Reaper.
This
Don't
is
lose the Reaper.
but he's supply blocked. He's actually not building the mine right away.
No, mine's
Yeah.
coming. Mine's coming.
Mine's
Okay,
coming.
there we go, there we go.
Holy smokes. Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Does he see it?
Nope.
I
Not at
don't
all.
Think, I don't think he sees
Just
it.
out,
but,
just out of his range. I'm staring at his camera now.
Yep. This is amazing. Mine number one.
He
he's
sees,
like,
he
what the
sees
heck?
it right away.
Yep, and he splits off his workers, lifts to try to cancel the attack, and yep, looks like doesn't do a ton of damage.
Oh,
No.
oh no, the other one's got. He's got to move it now. Oh, he selected all his workers by accident there. But yeah, oh.
That was very cheeky. Very cheeky.
It was very cheeky.
So
I think it
each
was
mine
a good
got
idea, but kind
each
of
mine got a
requires that
single
Adastra's
stalker.
really not paying attention, right?
Yeah. So back to, and then, but
He was going to try to come back. Nope.
Considering that the factory is just so far from home right now, it seems like any sort of like army coming from DLSMIZEL is going to have to be pretty bio-based, maybe air-based.
right. The thing I would worry about Mizel is that right now his production that's actually used, he's got a Raven and a single barracks producing, and the Protoss doesn't have much more, but he's not about to lose. You know what I mean? His so the Warpins are gonna start, and then these three are gonna build, and it might get hairy for a minute because he's not rebuilding his factory. He's hoping to get this back. Maybe he will.
Bunker starts at the front.
Yes. Yep. Blink's almost done though.
Yeah. Looks like the army is gonna move out to try to intercept that stalker. I think the factory will live.
Well, I mean, it's on fire, so he's gonna have to repair it. But yeah, it will live. Blink's done though, so.
Yeah.
And now there's gonna be here's the thing: is all of the Protoss production is coming online. 4 gates, a warp prison charge is on the way. If he wants to go and bully,
Just 4 gates though.
yeah, but it's
sorry, 5 gates. 5 gates behind this.
Yeah, it's nine stalkers versus you know, just literally less a handful of 5 bio units, 6 bio units.
Exactly. Totally agree. And these stalkers have blink too, so they'll be able to do some fancy micro.
Yeah, I think this game
would have been great if there were more add-ons.
It was really a cute little thing to start with, but
It set it back.
yeah, I think this ends right
Mass
here.
repair really delaying things, but yeah, a little too late on that turret as well to mess with the AI of the units.
But I mean, he's putting on quite the show for what he has. That's really excellent. He's going to get a handful of these stocks with the auto turret and push him back.
And
Now
he needs to be careful not to stray too far from his base. He needs to be closer to the reinforcing units.
Yep.
Defender's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was great, and it's a really great hold. But now he gets to warp in, and you know,
A bit of a Pyrrhic victory here. He holds, but at what cost? 20 workers went down.
yeah, and
Wow.
now he's half the worker supply and like a third the army supply. So
And what nullifies defender's advantage? A warp prison.
Protoss, just in general.
Protoss. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that command center is making it up.
No.
I mean, if you move commands like that for a little bit more, but he has the high ground now, and that's
Yeah,
that.
when you're right on top of the production like this, there's very little you can do as any race.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull the boys.
And I
Trying
think
their
Mercs
best.
just finished too. So, yeah.
GG.
And GG. Rough start.
Let's switch to NA as quick as we can.
Yeah, reminder, if you just hit escape and then globe icon, you can switch very quickly.
All right. Thanks for that pro tip. Going back to the Americas.
Welcome back, players. Welcome back. Interesting game 1 and game 2. Adastra, why don't you walk us through your plan for game 1 with the proxy Dark Shrine?
Yeah, so I think against Terran it's got a 50-50 chance of actually either being game ending or it can not work out, and then there's a lot of resources down the drain. So I was quite lucky that it seemed that it did work out.
Well, you got a few workers there, and your follow-up is very strong. I think you hit like right around the time that MIZEL's production was really coming online with his add-ons, because his barracks were out of commission while he was building them. But yeah, really crisp timing, well executed.
Thank you.
And MIZEL, game 2 with the the proxy factory. With the Widow Mines, that was definitely an interesting strategy. We were like out there thinking it's like, oh, he's gonna drop, right? But then the whole factory dropped into his base. Can you walk us through your thought process?
Well, pretty simple. I wanted to actually, I wanted to do something else, but the ping is really killing me. There's like a 3 second delay, so I was like, maybe something simpler, like yeah, widow might drop something like that. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a
we'll
big
keep that.
delay, so yeah, I'll just try practicing more.
Cool, and we'll keep the ping in mind for future sets when scheduling you. All right, cool. Let's keep this moving. I think we should probably invite our next players, HurtnTime and PossiblyMayb.
Woo.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. Oh, okay. So game 3 is coming up next.
Yeah, HurtnTime has to go, so we
Oh, okay,
swapped
okay.
it. So, this next matchup, I'm looking forward to. I know that HurtnTime's not on my team anymore, but I have a spot for all the former bunnies, and I really want to see him play 1v1, and I hope this matchup is a little more balanced. So
Yeah, me too.
I hope.
HurtnTime, have you been working on your TVZ?
I don't know. The last 24 hours, I've just been playing. I've gotten a lot of TVZ, but I wouldn't say I've been working on it. I'm mostly just trying to work off the rust. You know, I haven't been playing that much.
Awesome, love to hear it. And PossiblyMayb, I know you've been vocal that ZVZ is your favorite matchup, but has ZVT gone any better for you?
Yeah, actually, I played some games with the Chatomic yesterday. I didn't win a single one, but definitely have some good builds in mind that I'm going to probably use today.
Yeah, Chatomic's a bit of a beast.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Chatomic just he's like, hey, I know I'm gonna pwn some nerds. Let's play the entire AngrySpaceHares lineup and beat them mercilessly, and he did, and it helps us all grow. He's so,
yeah, I think getting pwned is productive. If someone explains to you why you got pwned and what you can do to get unpwned.
Right. Losing is a good teacher, as long as it's not like being beaten like a angry toddler. So I think we've got a lot to go and run behind. So you guys are returning players, so I think we should hop on to it. What do you say, Hyper Turtle?
Executioners PossiblyMayb, right?
Yes, that's
Yep.
correct.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. So yeah, I'm ready to go.
Fine.
Good luck,
Ready to go,
HurtnTime.
ready to go? All right.
I'm ready. I just
Go.
saw the
Okay.
message.
To your lobbies.
I'm getting flack from other casters that my my camera's not
Perfectly
put my
aligned.
face into but the bottom half of my face isn't as pretty as the top half.
There you go. Hey,
Doing
Hey,
the
you
world
know
a
what? That's
favor,
your-
huh?
War Bunnies, that was your signature. That's your
I
signature.
know.
Just go with that.
I don't.
Just go with
It is my signature, but I'm getting
rabbit
flack for
hole.
it, so.
Yeah.
We ready to?
Yeah.
We gonna start? I think this is.
I
Let's go.
think we're ready. Yeah. And speaking of cameras, if we could pull me up on the casters whenever we're online as well.
Yeah.
Obviously
Yeah.
not now because we have the players on, but
Yep. Yeah. So we have a new space hair versus an old space hair, and so my loyalty's a little split here, but I think this is I think a really good matchup. Both these players really have a chance to shine.
well, it says here that that HurtnTime's on the same team as MaxPack, so I think this is going to be very one-sided. In the top left, we have the red Terran player. His name is... And he's playing for the team of...
Psyop.
In the bottom right hand, For the purple Zerg, very appropriate, we have none other than
Possibly, maybe.
and playing for
AngrySpaceHares.
Hokey Smokies. Let's get to it. Here's the thing about Possibly Maybe, that trivia fact about Possibly Maybe, he does no extractor tricks. He's very patient with just sending out his 16th drone. He's just going to wait for it, drops the natural hatch. It's cool. He doesn't have to do fancy extractor tricks to keep him busy.
Take
Very
so
patient.
people.
I wonder how he
Take
feels
note.
about probe blocks in ZVP. Gotta ask him. Gotta ask him.
Let's
about
ask
that.
him.
Greepire is also one that never extractor tricks. He feels like the quarter second it gains you could also lose you that quarter second if you're not. You know what I mean?
It's more to do. It's more to do in the first few seconds of the game, for sure. Like sometimes I find myself like focusing on that versus like setting my camera hotkey is a lot.
Right,
Yeah.
and the quarter second isn't probably worth it. But I will say that the early scout from the Terran, and there's possibly kind of, I don't know, he's playing as straight up as he could, very like, I don't know, not aggressive. I think he's going to go to 3 base and play his game. I think that plays very well into HurtnTime, because HurtnTime plays better if you give him a minute to get set up. So
Yeah,
we'll see if this-
possibly maybe definitely more of a macro player from my experience playing playing with him. Previously on Infinite Cyclists, if I'm correct, right, which rebranded to Special Tactics.
Yep. Yeah, he was.
Special tactics.
Yeah. The Zerglings.
And HurtnTime, on the other hand, has almost exclusively been a 2v2 player in the league in prior seasons. But yeah,
that
we're
was-
excited to give him a chance to
That was
show his 1v1 chops.
no, that was
due to
because of the
popular
format.
demand.
Yeah.
No, that was because of format. The S players, so possibly maybe in the old format, possibly maybe would have been the highest A, and HurtnTime would have been a lower S. So instead of having an S minus, now we have the ranges, so that possibly maybe and HurtnTime can match up. Otherwise, you have kind of the same type of matchup that we just had, where there's a lower S player playing a higher S player, and it's not, you know what I mean? It's not
Exactly.
as. So
Yeah.
this allows us to play. It allows us to, as captains, put together a better this.
Matchup.
This should be a really good matchup, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So possibly maybe being quite conservative here with his droning. A lot of Lings already versus just these 2 Hellions. And a bit of a supply block he's hitting right now.
And no third base.
No third base. Good call out. I wonder
Which
if this is going to transition, because he does have a Roach Warren. I wonder if he's planning on being aggressive here, actually.
Yeah, that's so against character for him. But this this map here really plays better for the Zerg. The third base options are wide open and hard to take. So I'm kind of shocked that he isn't. There's no creep spread either. It's just he's just kind of. This is something I've never seen from him. So I think it might be something hyper aggressive.
Yeah, 7 Roaches on the production tab. Some
Yeah.
gas banked up as well. He'll be able to morph some Ravagers if he likes.
Yeah.
No siege tank just yet, but there's quite a few Hellions. And a second factory's on the way, actually,
Well, there's
so I think
The
this might
Terran
be-
has 3 bases. He's got a 3rd command center,
Right.
building some. This, if possibly doesn't go and hit him right now, I think possibly loses.
And possibly
So-
actually has a bit of vision there with that Overlord peeping
Yeah.
on the natural. The Hellions are actually moving out right now. If he loses the Hellions and has nothing behind it, this could be
Yeah.
quite a problem for HurtnTime.
Yep, the Hellions are
Hellions
doesn't
might buy
have
some
this-
time here. Hellions might buy some time here with a run by.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see how possibly maybe reacts to this. Does he send this across the map, or does he run back to defend?
He's got to send it. He has.
I
to,
agree. I agree.
He
should
lost.
send
He's
it.
losing all his units already. This
Yeah.
is a full. It's got to be a full send.
8
and
workers
also his,
going down, and 2 spine crawlers being built in the
Yep,
natural.
no, he's got to send it. He's got to run.
Yeah, but he's
He's
just
gotta-
parked in front of HurtnTime's base right now.
No, this is so wrong. You got to F2, my friend. F2 into the base. F2
F2A
into the
move.
base.
F2A move.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we got a bunch of. Oh, that's not a full wall for HurtnTime.
Not a full
He's
wall.
not looking at his Hellions.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wall inspector.
well-
Wall inspector.
Yep. gotta have the wall inspector here, and nope.
Yeah, HurtnTime
Just-
evacuates the natural. He sends the workers back into the main. It's crisis control right now for HurtnTime.
Yeah. So it was funny because it was crisis control just a second ago for possibly, and it went just from that to the wall not being super tight, and you know, if he goes up the ramp, he can push his way through. He's got guys on both
Easily,
sides.
Yeah, there is a widow mine here. If he can just get a repair on the wall here, HurtnTime might be able to hold. But the widow mine is
He's got
slightly out of range.
circles in there to prevent on both sides.
So not much on possibly maybe his production tab right now. I'm not sure if he's concluded that
No.
he might have won already. Okay, so he's taking the opportunity to drone behind this to try to secure his lead a little bit more.
Yeah, but I mean, the tanks might actually hold.
I think the
And
tanks will, but quite the
three
interruption,
CCs,
quite a huge loss in mining time for HurtnTime.
Yeah, and workers. He's
Yeah, good call. There's about a difference of 10 workers right now, and
Yep.
even more mining time lost.
wait. What's
trying to
going
chase down
on? The
Ravager.
tanks are shelling his own base.
Bit of
I
a
was trying to
miss
figure out
there.
what he was shooting at.
Little miss attack click. I've never done that before.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the pressure. Now he is 3CC'd, so he can come back. He can definitely swing back in, but he needs to transfer some of the workers from his main down to his natural. It's 20 out of 12, and he really needs to. I guess he doesn't really need, because he's got a lot of minerals banked up. He lost a lot of his production. I don't think he has a single barracks left.
Yeah.
He's gonna play mech if he likes it or not.
Yeah.
Well, he's
You
gonna
got
need
what-
to rebuild that barracks in order to build build more factories.
Yes.
So yeah. So one thing I worry about here. Okay, yeah, HurtnTime reassembles that wall because possibly maybe did have an overlord scouting the natural. It was wide open for quite a while. Let's see if this wall passes inspection.
Yeah. Well, there's a giant hole and there's a mine in the way.
Hey, you can't rush our war bunnies. Wait till it's
Hey,
finished.
Let's check out HurtnTime bringing in a drop of mines up on the
I
natural.
like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the
The
overlord.
overlords. Oh. Wow. They get nothing in return.
Yeah, just one
That
overlord.
could have
Well,
been so
no,
good
not even
too.
one.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
That was a really good idea, but yeah. The
Stacking-
two
stacking-
spines from earlier.
Now, that goes to show, does the mines target the OVs over the drones? Was it just the closest thing?
I think it was
it's
just
closest.
the closest thing. Yeah, there needs to be manual targeting there. I think they would have targeted a unit if there was a unit, but there wasn't
There's
a
a-
unit in range.
there's a
Can you
Hellbite
I don't
there's a
think you can
Hellbat,
manually target.
Run by in the south.
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah,
get a
you
lot
can
of
manually
workers.
target. Yeah. It just you have to like click a window mine onto a target. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So
try that later.
he's getting only 5. That's actually really well done by Possibly. That could have gotten the whole mineral line.
Yep.
Yeah, and HurtnTime knows when to leave. He sees the units there and just pulls back with his Hellions. It looks like he's maybe going to the northern base now, trying to get a little bit more damage there. And HurtnTime,
that-
being a little cheeky, he's trying it again. He's trying the mine drop again, but flies right over a spore crawler, and the spine's ready.
Yeah, the spine. Yeah, he fooled me once. Shame on me. Fooled me twice, and you can't fool me again.
Yeah.
The run by.
Solid
If the
defense
run by
right
went
here
to the
from,
natural,
Possibly.
in the third, it would have gotten a ton of workers.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And almost double the amount of workers right now for PossiblyMayb, so the economic situation is becoming
Yeah.
even more dire for HurtnTime.
Why is HurtnTime? Did HurtnTime forget that he had an extra orbital? Why is he building one on instead of flying it down?
That's a good question. Maybe a bit of tournament nerves. He
Yeah. Yeah. I
wonder if it's even hotkeyed for him. The willow that he has.
Yeah, he has
It's
them.
at 200
hotkeyed.
energy, so. He hasn't used
it's
it
on
yet,
a
is it?
hot. It's on a hotkey. It's just not one that he's clicking on.
Yeah.
No, it's on his normal. It's on his regular hotkey too. I don't know why.
Maybe he just wants to
Taking
bank
an
up
LCV
all
from
his-
it
a
right
little
now.
bit early.
All of his bases are on full energy.
Yeah. A lot of defenses in the natural right now for HurtnTime as well, but
Yeah.
big massive units taking control of the map right now.
Maybe he wants a
Possibly,
planetary
maybe.
there.
Yeah, it's well, I feel like the third base for Terran should definitely be an orbital. I mean, he's got the orbital already. He can use the mules, but he's just not really using any of his energy.
Yeah. Oh, that is a ton of missile turrets. Like, he expects mutas. I didn't realize he had built that many missile turrets. This is really an anti-muta missile turret amount.
Yeah.
And it is becoming a planetary. He did. There's a lib
which makes,
coming up
which makes
the
sense.
north.
I mean, given his army composition, like
Yeah.
he's very anti-ground focused right now, so he's kind of trying to cover his bases and reactively make Thors if he needs to.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a bit of a over-investment, I think. Like, given the amount of orbital energy, he could have scanned around, even checked if he had a Spire before doing this.
Possibly is getting close to maxed out. There's a
Yes.
Liberator denying mining, but there's nothing mining there. So.
The only problem I see for Possibly here, I think he's ahead virtually in all respects right now, but the only problem is if you let a Terran player get their tank count up,
the
it's
lib
hard
killed
to
the queen.
engage them directly.
3, 4, 5.
Yep. So what I worry for Possibly maybe is that he might try to attack the freshest base to that new planetary and just take so many shells of siege tank fire and the Widow mines and lose his whole army. It could be one way that HurtnTime can just sit back and potentially get ahead in this game again.
This is the sitting back army. I think
Yes.
that this is the only part I'm learning Zerg lately, and this is the hardest thing for me is when a Terran's sitting here like this. What do? Do you just bash him 1,000 times, or do you like? There's like 50 tanks sitting here.
We got full energy Vipers coming in with the army, by the way.
So here's, in my opinion, here's what you do. You take the map, you drone up to 90, and then you hit them several times, either with Roach Ravager, Ling Bane, or Swarm Hosts. If they're super tank heavy, you can go Blue Lord as well.
got
But
a bunch of
the key
workers
is just get so much economy that you can replace your units over and over and over again. And the goal for every time is to try to kill an expansion. Possibly maybe his army hits the natural right now, trying to break the natural, but takes so many tank shots, just like I predicted. He does have Vipers though, but the Vipers were not in play.
Nope.
Yeah. See,
That would have
this
saved
is
him a little bit of headaches.
yeah. This is like I said. This is why he's even with workers now, and the Terran can just come back and smash him. And like I don't see how, like he's out of position. The Terran moved across, and he has enough anchoring defense at home that it's just going to be hard. You can't really move in and
Time
attack.
siege is up. Hydras are right in range. They start getting shelled. There's about half the Hydras there. Good move from HurtnTime. I wonder if possibly maybe he realizes how anti-ground heavy his army is, though. Like, is a Muta switch in the cards for him? Does he have a Spire?
He doesn't have.
He
a
does
spire.
not.
have a
Does
Spire.
not have a Spire. It's not on the way either. He's doing more roaches.
No,
Yeah,
he's
okay,
got
the
to
Vipers
move.
move
He's got
in
to
with the Blinding
abandon
Cloud, but
ship.
that spell only lasts about 6 seconds.
I know.
Possibly maybe has to move, but I don't think he's going to get the damage he needs to in time.
Nope.
HurtnTime even relocates some of those tanks. Oh, but another Blinding Cloud goes down. Only 2 tanks firing. Good move from PossiblyMayb. But
that was really well done.
yeah.
Yeah.
He lost a base, but he doesn't need that base.
Yeah.
What he does need though is keep an eye on his workers. He only has 60 workers.
Yeah. And PossiblyMayb sends those Vipers back and starts consuming again. Good move.
Yeah. He needs possibly needs to build 10 more workers and then transfer some of his oversaturated workers in his natural to his which was his 5th is now his 4th.
Possibly maybe his
And-
upgrades are certainly have a lead, though. As well
Yeah.
as, well, he's got a lead in a lot of
But-
ways right now.
But he rallied all his workers again. He just built like 10 more workers, but he rallied them all to the natural again. So he's like 22 out of 8 there.
Yeah. In terms of the upgrades for PossiblyMayb, the Carapace upgrade I think is not as important versus a mecha army. But the range upgrade is
These
got
two
its own.
blue flame hellions are gonna sneak on in. And
Oh. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
but
gonna get a bunch
they're
more
auto
workers.
attaching the base. Oh, okay. Possibly maybe goes back in at the front. Blind
You
Cloud's a
can't
couple
come in
times.
here though. That's 2 planetaries. What are you
Yeah,
gonna
two-
don't get
2
there.
planetaries and the siege line. Oof.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a place you can be. And possibly maybe is now down. He might be irreparably down right now. He's got
Irreparably.
Yeah. If you look at the
That's all, folks.
he's down to 27 workers.
Liberators, the harassing the precious base.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, I really respect the attempts to use Vipers by possibly maybe, but spellcasters, I think, like maybe in this league, are a little bit of a hard unit to use.
And no more abducting
it takes
tanks
so
will
much of your
achieve either.
focus just to use them properly.
Yeah, Vipers are not the anti-turtle Terran that they used to be, because they do not abduct siege tanks
Nice
anymore.
biles, nice biles.
Yeah.
Takes out a couple of
So,
liberators.
Gotta love it.
So, but here's the thing is, look at the units for possibly maybe his workers are down to 37 again.
Yeah, only 8 Ravagers and 3 Vipers. This is not looking good right now. He's
No,
trying to rebuild his economy, try to get back his economy up, but this is just going to give HurtnTime the opportunity to max out and push out again.
Yeah,
Yep.
this game has swung so much, but it's interesting because he's a naturally these Hellions are gonna come by and kill all his workers again. This this might be GG right here.
Yeah, I love the constant harassment for HurtnTime. Great ideas, great ideas.
Yep.
And he's gonna get all the
new
workers,
go
bring
straight
all the
to this
workers.
new base.
Yep.
It's
It's a
tragic.
blue Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
And
could you could call HurtnTime like, okay, yeah, he's turtling and everything like that, but here's the difference: he's keeping his foot on the gas, literally.
Yep.
The blue flame, and it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna start hitting bases on the side. If you don't protect
He's
him,
got
I'm
all
gonna
the
hit him up.
workers. He's got just 2, and this is the thing about it is it wasn't these big army that killed possibly maybe. It was 2 Hellions and 2 Vikings at a time dropping in, bringing them down to. I mean, it's all over but the crying right now, and it was just this run by stuff.
Yeah, just creating constant problems for possibly maybe distracting him, throwing him off his tempo.
Yep.
And looks like he's just pushing out with just the Hellions right now. Not sure where the siege tanks are, but
You know,
it
for
looks
quite
like
a
he's
bit
trading directly with the Ravagers and almost winning.
Oh, he
Yep.
should win. And
for
it doesn't
quite,
matter
for
if
quite
he
a bit of
doesn't.
the game, it was possibly maybe who had double the supply of his opponent.
Yep.
I know. GG. GG.
You know what's interesting is that set really kind of showcased both of their skills exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. So, what's the next map?
That would be
Hypertrophy.
Pylon.
What about-
Random, I think.
Pylon.
Pylon, love it. Could I get invited to the party here as well?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Welcome.
You can see, possibly he's trying to digest that, and that's the hardest ones to lose because, like, he was on the precipice of winning, and then, yeah, the Terran gets set up and Terrans it up, and then, yeah. I mean, that graph tells quite the story.
Yeah, a bit of a lead that was lost there for sure. He just let HurtnTime establish his third base, turn it into a planetary, set up a very large tank line, and really just couldn't break it. Like, if you're going to try to break a tank line like that, you really have to have the economy behind it to remax your army quickly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the economy that possibly maybe had got torn apart by Blue Flame Hellions.
Yeah, so that's one of those things you kind of get a little tunnel vision, but a spine crawler in each one of his outer bases may have won him the game. One spine crawler.
I think like 2 to 3 spine colors per outer base. Also, I think maybe fewer roaches. I've said this before, but it always shocks me how bad roaches and ravages are versus tanks when you're not biling them.
That's right.
Like
Or-
every shot just destroys so many units. Lings
It-
are actually a much better supplement to your army. What you do is you dart forward, you attack, you pull back as soon as the lings evaporate.
That's right.
Okie dokie. This game we have.
Possibly, maybe.
Are you? Let's introduce bottom right.
Someone has to.
Okay.
All right,
Let's start. In the bottom right, we have the purple Zerg down 1 point. His name is,
Possibly, maybe.
and he is playing for the team of.
AngrySpaceHares.
All right. In the upper left-hand corner, we have none other than
HurtnTime.
in playing for.
PSIOPGaming.
I gotta step away for a second. Be right back.
RB. So, I will say that I'm really happy to see HurtnTime going, but now I want possibly to crush him. My allegiance to HurtnTime is now ending.
Only goes so far.
Yes.
As a team captain, you're kind of torn. Very, very understandable.
Yes, but I liked everything out of possibly last game. Just those are the hardest to deal with because he did everything so well, and then still there's that helpless like, oh, what am I supposed to do versus 40 tanks? And when I play Zerg, that's why I get discouraged playing it.
We got a couple SCVs heading down to the south.
They're just building racks.
Location.
Okay, nothing-
We have
nothing
a Reaper
unusual.
first out of the first
Nothing
barracks and
unusual.
another
That's where the
Reaper.
racks go.
There's nothing unusual about Terran building 3 racks. Nothing at all.
It's not unusual to be
You know what's
raxed by
interesting is-
you.
Possibly sent his first overlord to kind of look for it, but he didn't see it. But he's gonna see it right now because his second overlord kind of went out that weird place. He's gonna float over and see nothing, and yeah.
This is an interesting wall from HurtnTime as well. Taking a page out of Hero's book.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is even a complete wall, because he's trying to complete it right now, but I think there might still be a gap. But yes, 3 racks Reaper looks like the plan. Both geysers have been taken. I think he's gonna really like put the gas on the brakes right now. Possibly, maybe he's just probably thinking right now there's just 1 Reaper, not a lot to deal with, but this could end up being a lot more Reapers.
It looks like Marine.
Oh. Okay, interesting. Not what I was expecting.
It's two. In our Reaper, I don't know what we're looking at.
Yeah, and a third base has
third base
maybe.
The third base is on time, but it's in view of the rack.
Yep. And at this point, possibly maybe has to know that there's a proxy, given where the Marine came from. But he hasn't started any more Zerglings.
Yeah.
At this point, like he won't be able to necessarily build a bunker anywhere near the range of the hatchery.
I mean, I've got to check his vision. He sees them walking through. Yeah, he's got to cancel that. Okay.
Cancels the base. Okay, the bunker rush, I guess, accomplished his mission. I'm not sure. Yeah, he cancels 1-2 of those bunkers, and now he commits to the front, it seems. Looks like he's setting up a forward position to try to contain the Zerg.
Yeah.
The speed is already done. Speed is the key to holding this thing off right now.
Oh,
all he has to do is hold down the Z key.
Yep. I think using his own high ground against him.
And up and down and up and down, and away we go.
But
so I wonder how do you transition out of this at this point, because HurtnTime doesn't have another CC on the way. He's building it low ground right now. Yeah. Possibly maybe has all the map control in the world right now. Those barracks out on the map, they can be forced to lift.
Yeah, he's got to send it across the map. F2
across
the map, my dude.
Yeah, you don't want to let Terran establish a base right now when you don't have to.
No.
He's got so many links, he's got to use them, because otherwise these could have been drones.
Yep. And killing these, I mean, this is the best case scenario for HurtnTime, is that he spends his time killing these. You got to go across the map. You have enough to just flood them. You have a Baneling nest. You have gas. Go blow them up.
Every second that goes by lets HurtnTime set up his defenses just a little bit more.
Possibly maybe he's going in,
trying to see what the follow-up is.
Yep.
Overload goes down.
Yeah, he's sending. Possibly maybe he's sending in for the attack. He's
Yep. He's moving the links right now. He sees exactly how much he has, and he's going to try to break it.
It's not enough lings though. He can't. He needed to.
Yeah,
have
not with a
Baning
bunker
boys.
there. Definitely not.
Now he is ahead, and like, except that he's going to be facing a Turtle Terran again. Besides the one thing, yeah, I mean, man, he's got his third base. Maybe he drones, take a fourth, drone up to 90, and then blow him up with the 2 million Banelings. But HurtnTime's
he has 12 Zergs, 12 Lings on the way with a Spire and Fast Bane.
Yes.
Like, I feel like this is pretty aggressive. Like, he's going to keep his foot on the gas. Possibly.
He needs to. He needs to keep his foot on the gas.
So one thing he probably noticed was how ground heavy the army was last game. Mutas would have been a excellent choice to really pin the Terran back and just pick off siege tanks wherever he can.
Yeah. Oh, that's the scouting barracks is being followed by a Marine that is a changeling.
Yeah,
when is a Marine not a Marine?
It's a designated guard for that barracks.
Well, yeah.
Good job, dude.
Successfully joined the Terran Dominion.
Yeah,
That is a huge natural opening. That is a large number of. Does it always take 6?
That is crazy. Pylon? Yeah, I think so. It's hard to wall off that son of a gun. But you know what? Though I'm looking. No, you could do that with 3 Evo chambers. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's. I've never seen a 6 depot, and I think you can touch the barracks, the bunker without. There's a hole in it, so that is quite the Wally wall. The mutas are on the way now.
Yeah.
And he's 60 workers, so I'd like to see him take a fourth and go to 80, and then fly in. I mean, he likes his mines and his turrets.
I think the fact the barracks is flying around the map also is kind of a little hint. Probably going factory here. Probably going mech.
Oh, definitely.
That's HurtnTime's bread and butter. So.
Yep.
I mean,
so Lings try and inspect that wall. They see a bunker.
They can blow up the other side. There's no tank here. He can just blow up the.
Nice.
Goes down. Marines go down.
The mines. Get those mines. Get him. Oh.
Okay. Hit on the Widow.
They didn't get anything that float. The only things that fly matter for this. A Thor.
One Thor is out.
One Thor can be magic box though, or you could just ignore the Thor and just
just ignore it. Just kill.
Oh, look at all those lines coming in.
But now that Thor is well.
Pull him out.
A lot of friendly fire on the Thor. A lot of friendly fire.
Yeah, I think they'll kill.
And yeah, here comes the directly engaging the Thor without the magic box, but it looks like he.
I mean, the splash damage of the Thor is incredibly tiny.
It's doing so well. This one Thor does not need to be doing this well versus these mutas.
That poor orbital.
I think possibly maybe may have broken.
Possibly maybe says I don't even need it.
That's game.
GG. Good response.
That was exactly what I was hoping for when I said this.
Alright. We are
welcome back, players.
PSIOPGaming 1, AngrySpaceHares 3. Now let me get everyone on camera again. You guys can move.
Good game, HurtnTime.
Good games, man.
I was extremely excited for this matchup. This is one that I pushed for because I wanted to see you two play, and was exactly what I was hoping for. That was really well done. good stylistic matchup for both of you. And HurtnTime, the first game, you were dead, and then you started these little run-bys, and then all of a sudden you had the game in your hand. Walk us through that real quick.
Well, I didn't want a big army at my base, so I needed to keep them distracted. So I was just trying to buy a little bit of time while I built back up. And I just was hitting side to side, just making them run around as best I could. And then I realized that I actually did a lot of damage to his drones, so he was broke. He had to have been broke.
You killed like 1,000 drones that game. Yeah, every one of those run-bys did really well, and then it's really hard to break in. You had 50 tanks and 500 mines, and a ground-based army wasn't getting in on that. But the second game, possibly, he cheesed you a little bit, and you held it beautifully. And then instead of sitting back, you're like, nah, not this time. Walk us through that.
Yeah, so I had actually had an Overlord and Overseer over there, and I noticed that once I killed his 2 barracks that were on my side, that he couldn't have much production back home. So I figured I can go either 2-base Muta, or I could just take up to 3-base and go with a Ling Bane Muta comp. And then when I seen that he didn't have many mines that game, I'm like, I could Bane bust this and then throw in the Mutas. And then that last store, I did the old Mutalist cold, the old magic box.
Yeah. I had 4 mines at my main because I didn't know which side you were gonna attack. So like I didn't realize it was gonna be Muta Bane Ling. I thought it was just gonna be Muta Harass. So I was just like protecting my workers. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but I was so behind. I think you saw my proxy barracks pretty early, so it was.
I didn't see him until the attack actually was coming to my naturals when I first saw him. I'm like, oh crap, here we go.
That was fun though. Good games.
Yeah, great games, man.
Yes. Excellent showing. So let's I know we were starting a little late, so I'd like to talk to you guys more, but we should probably get going. GreatArchon and is it Crankytoast? I'd like to get him on camera because we have never met him before.
There we go.
We got a new player here.
See you guys.
See ya.
Crankytoast, can you hear us all right? GreatArchon, can you hear us all right?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
All right, welcome players. Let's see if we can get Crankytoast on camera. Do you have your camera feed
Can
up?
you hear me? Yeah, my phone's on. So, yeah. You don't see me? I'm on the.
I see you.
Ninja.
I see your keyboard now, but
Okay.
I saw you a moment ago, man. Yeah, there
There
we
he
go.
is. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, welcome players. Crankytoast, you're new to the FSL. How are you feeling about playing your first game on
My
PSIOPGaming?
heart is beating too fast. I'm very nervous, but don't worry, I'm gonna win.
More or less than the average ranked ladder game, as opposed to unranked. And GreatArchon, you're a bit of a 2v2 veteran. You don't get a lot of 1v1s, I think, historically. How are you feeling about playing a TVT?
Looking forward to it. Although I do for 2v2, I do have my little cat helper here. I don't know if she's visible.
Yes, we can see her ears. And, yeah. Is she gonna help you macro a little bit?
Definitely. She'll be pressing all the hotkeys.
All right, cool. I will be expecting a 1-base Ghost Rush then. I think the Ghost Rush will be her contribution.
It's a Zerglin, Lester. Smaller top of Zerg.
So
But they won't be out here this far unless.
Alright, yeah. Okay, let's make sure you're in the lobby in game, Crankytoast.
Yeah, can you invite me?
Yeah, we did.
So
it says you're not accepting invites if we're not friends. So let me.
be his friend.
Is he friend or
have you
foe?
joined?
So while we get this set up, GreatArchon, you didn't get to play much 1v1 last season, but it's the same sort of thing with HurtnTime, where you were always available. Is just
it's just like HarOuz is just like that much better than me. So we would often play HarOuz last season.
Right. That's why I'm very excited to to have you showcase your talents. And Toast, I will tell you that it is even there's only a handful of people watching, and you're on for your team. It's a different feeling. So take it in, and remember to breathe.
Mm-hmm. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders.
Yeah, you
All right,
don't
let's
want
do it.
to lock that tension in there.
Yeah.
Okay, TVT for the win. You want to? Any other questions? Otherwise, we should get rolling.
Yeah. Question for both of you guys: what is TVT supposed to look like? And you can answer by playing this next match, because Clem doesn't
Right.
play TVT anymore. So I would like to see what this is supposed to look like.
Alrighty. Well, with that, I'm going to divide you up.
I'm handshaking you right now through the internet.
Great. So they've moved, right?
I
have moved.
I can kick them out.
Yep. No.
Yes.
You're good. You're
One
good.
lobby
You're good.
two.
Yep. So GreatArchon's been on a little bit of a grind. He's up a little bit of MMR. So this is a little bit of trial by fire for Toast, but I think he might be up for it. And TVT is very volatile, so hopefully we get a great match again. But yeah, GreatArchon's up like 300 MMR, so
Yeah. I wonder if GreatArchon has a particular matchup that he feels very strong in.
I think no Terran likes TVT.
That's fair. All right.
What if any race
speaking of
likes
Terrans,
TVT?
In the bottom left, we have the green Terran. His name is
Crankytoast.
and he's playing for the team of
PSIOPGaming.
In the bottom right corner, because this is El Dorado, we have playing in the red Terran. He is
GreatArchon.
piece of me, boy. And he's playing for
AngrySpaceHares.
Let's get it on.
I'm gonna say I don't know if I've ever seen a TVT on El Dorado. I've seen a lot. TVT isn't a particularly popular pro match, but I can't remember any TVTs El Dorado.
I mean, I've been in some TVTs in El Dorado myself, but I play a lot of random, so I put up with stuff that Terrans wouldn't.
I mean, it seems like it would be like extra bullshit because you could get your behind the gold mineral. You can get your tanks there.
Yeah, let's talk
and then
a little
there's tanks up there.
yeah.
There's a lot of
this was-
weirdness to this map.
When this map was in the map pool, it was banned for me as a Zerg player just because of how strange this was. Like the minerals in the center that you can mine out to get into this bottom area, the minerals that you can mine out from the gold to get into your opponent's base. Everything was just like, the vibes were off about this map.
Yeah, everyone wanted the maps that everyone wanted to ban was what's the map with the is that it's not Celestial,
Mothership.
Mothership. Everyone wants to ban Mothership because it's a cheese fest all the time. But this was, I think, the most banned map. You'd see a couple I've seen PVZs on this, and I've seen some ZVZs and PvPs, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone want to play a Terran on it. So
Nachos was recommending that I watch the interview between Uppatry and Artosis, and one of the great observations I remember from them was saying that in StarCraft II they listen to the pro players too much. It's like the pro players complain and say, we can't do maps like that. They're like, okay. In Brood War, they make maps specifically to piss off the pro players.
That's right.
And that rang. I mean, I didn't agree with everything they said in the interview, either of them, but
Sure.
I definitely saw where they were coming from there, and I think our FSL players have definitely been pretty comfortable making each other miserable.
Well, I feel like Brood War has a different design philosophy because it feels like the whole game development behind Brood War is designed to piss off players. Like only being able to select 12 units, that's crazy.
well, that was
it was
limitation.
an increase from 9 from Warcraft 2. But no, it's interesting because it is very fascinating to look at the original Blizzard maps in Brood War, because it's like, okay, we have these minerals next to the base, but the geyser is like a whole base over, and then we have no ramp here, nothing to defend you. It wasn't until a handful of years after the final balance changes in 2001 that the map making community started really kind of designing, well, as they say, balancing using the maps that the professional scene was playing on, and they're still doing that today, and they get creative. Let's put it that way.
So this is the thing about TVT which really blows my mind, is that everything has been faster for GreatArchon. Like, literally everything is crisper, but there's no discernible advantage I can see that GreatArchon has gotten from having everything be faster and better.
Crankytoast actually has an army supply advantage despite it all, so...
That's what I'm saying. Like...
Again, volatile matchup, like I think War Bunnies mentioned. Crankytoast seems to be investing very hard into like tank, anti-ground, and a little bit into air as well.
He's got the 2 Vikings, but will be in time to chase away this Liberator.
GreatArchon's going with some early missile turrets. That's the big difference here.
It'll be in time to chase away the Liberator, but I think execution or control of army matters a lot here. If GreatArchon gets a good opportunity to siege up on tanks, he could wipe out the army before the Vikings have a chance to respond. Yeah. Execution matters a lot. 1 worker down, 2 workers down.
Yeah, but the GreatArchon has to siege his tank right now.
We got Crankytoast moving out on the map right now, so he's waiting for his reinforcements to clean up this Liberator.
Oh.
And in the front we have
that's what I'm saying, that tank wasn't sieged to begin with.
That's right.
Yep. Crankytoast may be breaking the front here. He's taking it slow, he's inching his tanks forward, he doesn't want to assume too much.
I think we have a matter of some seriously divided attention between both of them.
Yep. Looks like Crankytoast's tanks have a lead here.
Look at those poor SCVs taking
really
the long
going
way.
down, but it's TVT, and the tanks are sieged up on one side. So yeah, he's got 16
This is the thing
workers.
with TVT. I think Crankytoast does have the air superiority advantage, but where are his Vikings right now? They're trying to deal with the Liberator, I think. They're just kind of going back and forth a bit.
Yeah. And the Liberator's just wrecking house. 19 workers.
19 kills on that Liberator. Yep.
But it's he's got to get a scan. He's got to get something out in front. I think those are both in range. He's shelling away. Yeah.
There you go. Vital vision.
Yep. I'm kind of shocked that is up the ramp enough. Yeah, and like I said, it's TVT, so like he had that sieged away, but like, yeah. GreatArchon again is in great position, but is he? Question mark. There's a lot of tanks on the other side. It's not one that you can just push into.
He's in great position? Question mark.
Yeah, like I mean, that's why even the pros don't. Because yeah, he's down a Viking, and so now he has air control.
Yep. Yeah. Crankytoast trying to press the issue right now by pushing again. Not sure if this is the move.
Well, yeah, losing all your Vikings on the ground is not...
Probably not the move.
Probably not the siege too. The Marines managed to start firing in time. And GreatArchon is...
got his 3rd base going, and he's up a ton of workers, and income-wise, he's powering ahead. But then mules drop, and then it's like... And he's only up like 4 workers right now.
Also, there's so many directions that you can come in from with harassment or a drop.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's double the army supply right now, but we're only talking about like 32 army supply for GreatArchon right now. So it's not like a huge game-ending difference. Like, this is still anyone's game at this point. But yeah, it's just, I think we also have to take into account momentum here too. Everything Crankytoaster has been trying hasn't exactly panned out. But GreatArchon has been trying things, and it kind of has. He did get the economic damage that he wanted, and he defended.
Right, but again, he's only up 4 or 5 workers.
Yeah.
His army supply is much better, but like it's into siege tanks up a ramp. Like,
Right.
like it's hard to bust. Now there is one thing that I've noticed, and that is he could be doom dropped if he's got a couple. No, it's only one medevac. I thought he was building 2 at a time.
Yep. Crankytoast has stim. GreatArchon has combat shields. Those are the only upgrades they've completed so far. Although stim is about to complete for GreatArchon.
Yeah.
Right.
And GreatArchon's finding a pretty good timing right here as the third is being landed to take this position right down the natural. If he can get his tanks like a little bit further forward and really prevent the workers from transferring, it could be really good for GreatArchon.
Yeah.
But it looks like Crankytoast beats him down to take that position.
Yep.
Now, there isn't a whole lot defending these tanks. This position can be broken, but like, is GreatArchon going to elect to stim forward and try to take out these, or move forward and try to take out these tanks? Or is he going to slowly inch his way forward?
Yeah.
Or potentially even unsiege and try to relocate and hit the third from a different angle?
Well, so, I mean, like, in a PvP or a ZVZ, this lead would be super huge. But it's a TVT, so he's taking his 4th.
Yep.
Now he has air. Now he has air control, though.
He does, yeah. So GreatArchon can do exactly what he did before. You got to be careful with those Vikings, though. If the Vikings go a little too far forward, the air control doesn't really matter because then the Marines are in play.
Yeah. Tear him up.
See, now the
Game
tanks.
of inches.
GreatArchon is getting a 4th behind this.
Yep. Oh, and that's one of the worst things about TVT is you need your Marines to be there, but they get aggroed into the tank fire and they get evaporated.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta use your hold position micro quite often in this matchup, or just be constantly paying attention.
If GreatArchon, I think GreatArchon knows he broke him too. He can get up this position.
Yeah. He's just inching forward with his Viking, seeing what
Yeah,
he's
he
got.
could
He doesn't see a lot of tanks. I think this is his opportunity.
Yeah, he could blitz the third and completely gut it.
Both players have stim at this point.
Yeah. I think GreatArchon realizes it. He just needs to go up the hill and take out the third.
But he's being careful. He doesn't want to make a mistake.
You don't want to go
here.
up there and find out there's 500 tanks.
Right.
Right.
But I think the
Banshee
Vikings
mixed
are
in with
confirming
there. I wonder if that
everything
was
he
on
needs.
purpose or not.
It's adding quite a bit.
Yep, it's working.
It's baiting. It's baiting.
A lot of the time
Marines
it's
to go
Liberator
forward.
instead.
Yeah, but the
I don't
Liberator
mind it.
can't move.
I wonder if GreatArchon knows about the third base. He doesn't actually
He
see
does-
it quite
he
yet, but I think he can
does.
infer, right?
Surely.
Yeah. Yep, the Vikings
I mean,
do
he's
see it
up
at this point.
double the supply.
Yeah.
Oh, up
There
they
we
go.
go. Up they go. Gone.
Yep.
Gone.
That's game.
Yep.
Okay.
Broken.
GG.
That was really well done by Crankytoast to hold on as much as he did. But
Yeah.
GreatArchon really showing some great patience holding off.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess maybe
I think-
just like the difference in experience in this matchup. It looked kind of dicey there for GreatArchon at the beginning with the first push, but yeah, he held off.
I think the fact that one Liberator accomplished more than all of Crankytoast's army in the end.
Yeah.
He got quite a few kills, but no workers and all of that early aggression.
And I think the frustrating thing too is there was a very simple solution there. Like he could have just sent one Viking to deal with it.
Yep.
Come on, let's see you land those Vikings, man. You know you want to. Yeah!
There we go.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Those tanks killed like 500 Marines going up that ramp, though. It was like a World War I battle where it's like, let's go up single file into tanks.
Something I've learned about Terran, you always want to have a ton of barracks because you just want to be constantly replacing those Marines because they are not designed to survive in TVT, but you want to keep replacing them anyway.
Guys, can we take a look at the bottom
gold
expansion?
Base, but
Oh wow, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't
the
looking
thing
there.
is, the GreatArchon has seen them float there, so
won't be a surprise.
The wall's also
Yeah.
lined out, so we can get there pretty easily too. But even if it wasn't, he could just land those Vikings again.
Yeah,
This has been a very sad day for Crankytoast SCVs.
Yeah.
GG's,
All right.
guys.
Game 1 doesn't go his way. Maybe the next map on Ghost River might. We'll see.
that was again a good matchup. It didn't go his way, but Crankytoast really showed it that maybe he can punch up his MMR.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I think like maybe like earlier on in the game when things were a little bit more even, everything looked fine, but then the difference in experience really comes into play. And then the gap just became wider and wider and wider until we saw what we saw at the end. It was just more to manage at the end, and I think GreatArchon just executed much better in the mid game.
Yeah.
Going into the later stages.
But GreatArchon is, I mean, he was saying that he's not on HarOuz's level, but he's not very far off. GreatArchon is a very skilled player, so honestly, I'd say he's probably top 6 in the league. So it's a really tough matchup for Crankytoast's first time.
Yeah, I think
Welcome to
it's
the
also quite
FSL.
hard to. It's also quite hard to judge these players on just their performance in one matchup as well, because like sometimes
Sure.
people have like their
Yeah.
matchup that they own, but
Yep.
then you see them in another matchup and it's like, wait, hold on, I had you a little bit higher, but then I just saw that. So like recency bias, I think like really factors into everyone's perception of what rankings are.
Yep.
Anyway. In the top left, we have the green Terran player. His name is
GreatArchon.
You want a piece of me, boy?
and he's playing for the team of
AngrySpaceHares.
Oh, we got a request for a pause.
AngrySpaceHares.
So, what we got to point out, we are currently at 4-1. So PSIOPGaming is on the back foot here. We do have 3 more matches after this. A pair of 1v1s and a 2v2, and possibly an ace match if need be.
Yep.
Oh man.
We got it's the solid lead being established for the AngrySpaceHares right now. So we got a ZVZ to follow between jmpz and Porksisig. We have HarOuz versus Chatomic, a rematch from the last finals from season 9, and then we have the 2v2, the lower level 2v2.
Yeah, and even though we AngrySpaceHares has a lead now, this isn't like, oh man, it's 3-1 when we're playing 5 matches. There's a lot left.
Game resumed.
All right, so we were talking about a certain red Terran.
Yes.
Yes, in the upper right-hand corner of this map, my good friend, it is none other than
GreatArchon.
Piece of me, boy?
AngrySpaceHares.
Okay, here, actually do me a favor. Let's introduce the green Terran again, because I think I had them mixed up.
Oh, okay.
Well, round two. In the top left, we have the green Terran player down 1 map. His name is... And he's playing for the team of...
PSIOPGaming.
All right, they're all introduced now, correctly, I think.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. I really love the nuclear spray that that GreatArchon put down.
Where's that
Right
at?
there. Yeah, see there?
Hyper Turtle, you missed the spay. It says nuke right here.
Let's see. Okay, there in the worker line. All right,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that was from one of the war chests.
That's your gimmick is sprays. How could you miss it?
It's my gimmick. That was Instability's gimmick, and she actually said that she was giving up on it.
You got to take up on it though.
I
Yeah.
will see what I can do. I have not played yet this season, but when I do, I will make that my note. Right now, my spray of choice, by the way, is Breaking Sad. That's the one with Terrazine addicted Stepman that you get for reaching Ascension level 1000 in co-op. It took a long time to earn it.
So, let me make sure I'm not... Yeah, Crankytoast is actually a little bit faster on his barracks and everything, but GreatArchon's got the low ground expansion going. So,
yeah. I think a show of confidence from GreatArchon as well. Like, he's not expecting a cheese here or any, like, large amount of Hellions that would cancel this.
Right.
Well, he's making sure there's a bunker down anyway, but yeah.
One thing I will say is GreatArchon had really good control last game. Crankytoast did too, I don't want to take it away, but there were some times where his tanks, his Marines didn't end up in the tank fire when they easily could have been aggroed in. And then this is kind of like the standard pro move out in TVT where it's... Did you pick
like 3
both
units,
of these?
yeah.
Yeah, well, the 3 units, it's the Hellion and the 2, and then you
Yeah.
go poke to see what you can get done. Did you pick the 2 sideways maps for the TVT on any reason, or is it just because it's awesome?
Just because I was in a hurry.
Oh, interesting. So this is actually exactly what Crankytoast wanted, but I don't think he necessarily wanted this for TVT. He just liked these smaller maps.
Oh. Oh, okay, because I was like, yeah, I thought we picked these. He was the one.
These are exactly the ones.
Actually, I guess you did. No, you did.
Crankytoast. Yeah, Crankytoast wanted this. That's
The
what
2
I was.
players agreed
I just
on
realized. Yeah. Crankytoast, like, I want these, and GreatArchon's like, yeah, if you want a map, let's play. We're here to have fun. Like,
I love it.
I just, for a TVT, again, it's got that spot where you can put the tanks and you can't push the Marines in, and I don't know.
Not quite
don't
as
play
great
it
as the
enough to
previous
know.
map, but it's up there. And now I just want to point out, GreatArchon does have a Liberator in production, so we're gonna see what happens with that.
There's 2 Vikings. Like, I doubt there's going to be a push in the front that's going to distract the 2 Vikings, where the only reason that Liberator got so much done is because there was well, maybe there will be a push in the front.
Yep.
Maybe it's going to be the exact same thing.
Once again, Crankytoast.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Sticking with what he's been practicing.
Right. The thing is, the GreatArchon is sieged this time, and he's sieged in a pretty good position. And if he sieges this other one up there, then it's even better.
Yeah, he's even got like a missile turret in case the Vikings go a little too far forward. But it looks like Crankytoast might be actually ignoring his siege position right now. Looks like he's moving a little...
There's nothing to hit over there. You can see GreatArchon left it.
Liberation.
Yep, yeah, he left the area dead with no
He does have
building.
a Viking back there, though.
To defend this.
Yeah. Yeah, but it still denied quite a bit of mining time. He got 5, maybe 6 workers.
Yeah. Well, the Crankytoast does take a position where he is able to take out 1 tank, so good move by Crankytoast. But what I worry about here is he going to reinforce this position? Because I think that what happened last time is he just wasn't able to, like, have any oomph behind it afterwards.
A big difference between their openings is GreatArchon likes to get the missile turrets out cut a lot earlier.
I think he's broken.
Yeah, so GreatArchon doesn't have any more tanks, right? Now both these siege tanks from both these siege tanks from Crankytoast are hitting the outer the vanguard of GreatArchon's base. I think this barracks is going to go down. The Marines take a little shot.
The air superiority for Crankytoast is really showing its
spotting for the tanks, man. That's what it's all about.
No, looks like Crankytoast moved his tank a little too far forward there.
What was that unit that just evaporated? Was that a Viking that evaporated?
A Viking did try to land and then got shot, yes.
Okay.
By Crankytoast.
So the big trick, you want your siege tank to be far enough where the enemy unit is in range, but still just a little bit out of vision. So the Vikings then give you the range advantage.
Yeah, or force them to scan and waste that energy.
Oh, there's that siege tank on the high ground that's really doing work.
Yeah.
And again, it's a tense situation. Crankytoast is streaming more units across the map. He's going to have even more Viking superiority.
Oh, and it looks like some workers are being pulled as well. Where are these workers? Oh,
they
going
might
to
be
the third.
taking extra. No, what? Something went wrong. There must have been a drop of some sort.
Okay.
But
GreatArchon tries to sneak up on the edge there to try to take out one of the tanks, but Crankytoast is all over it.
Every tank he takes out really gives. Yep.
And he's Crankytoast is taking his third behind this, and
yeah, he just moved the SCVs a little early before it floated out.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think the win condition here is for GreatArchon? Oh, a lot of Vikings joining the fray though. I think he was hiding those Vikings, building them up.
He was.
Not just feeding them out one by one.
I think he broke free now.
There we go.
Well, he hasn't broken free quite yet, but yes, he does have the air superiority right now.
But
this
the
will be a
air
problem
vision
to deal with. Yes,
yeah,
now
the
this
air
tank
superiority
up
without
at
a
the same
scan
time.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Breakout's complete, but the Crankytoast used this to take his third, where Archon does not have a third, so he's there's a
bit of a supply block
SCV.
from GreatArchon as well. 5 depots being built in the same general vicinity to try to unblock that. So yeah, like you said, the third base is down for GreatArchon. He can sit back, macro up, and try to go again. As of right now, GreatArchon's free. He's got no chains on him right now.
Yeah, there is an SCV blocking.
That's cute. All right then. Okay, it was. It delayed a little.
Nice.
I
want to tell you one of the things of playing with GreatArchon. We were in another league prior to this. I have never, ever, not once seen GreatArchon panic, no matter what situation he is. He is the most patient, calm, even kill guy I've ever met in StarCraft.
Zero cortisol spike.
And he has 100% achievements, which is still something I wanna. It's a bit of contention from me because you know I want to be ahead of everyone in achievements, but I still got a few verses left. I did finally get 750 1v1 random, so I got my Banshee portrait. So I'm gradually catching up, and he cannot move further ahead because they have dead me. Yeah, big move out.
Yeah.
So,
the one thing I want to congratulate GreatArchon on is
he's going up the hill. There's a tank there.
There is a tank, but it looks like he's got a few tanks in range there. I think he'll be able to take out the tank. Oh, nice. He takes out the tank before he loses either one of his tanks. But GreatArchon stims and he tries to go straight to the tank line.
Oh, if he got into the tank line, he would have just killed it.
But the GreatArchon's Vikings also landed. The tank line is completely obliterated because the Marines decided to stem forward.
Yep. And they killed a bunch of workers.
The Marines went Leroy Jenkins, man.
Yeah, a lot of workers go down, but resets the tank count for GreatArchon entirely. At least the tanks that were out on the map.
Yeah, but yes, it does. The thing is, though, that GreatArchon is now down 30 workers.
Right. He was already behind economically.
Yes,
and
economically, it's really tough right now for him.
Looking Crankytoast with the corner base.
The fourth bases are down for both players.
Yeah. So a little cheeky from Crankytoast, maybe just trying to hide the fact that he has extra economy, trick GreatArchon into thinking that Crankytoast is more all-in than he really is.
So I'm gonna say, GreatArchon hasn't. I just checked his vision. He has almost no vision of the other side of the map. He doesn't know he has a third. He doesn't. He could have taken his fourth anywhere.
He's had to put down more mules, and he's had to scan in order to make up the Viking count.
Yeah, so, well, the thing is, Crankytoast has been putting a Marine to scout pretty consistently.
Yeah.
And he's going to find this right away, where, like I said, GreatArchon has not been on the other side of the map. Not since the natural.
And
so
the third for GreatArchon is a planetary, not an orbital.
Yeah, so one thing I think is we also need to call out here, Crankytoast has been doing a much better job with his upgrades. His 2-2 is almost done. It's like about halfway done. When that kicks in, it's going to really help him against the infantry. All those Marines that do a lot of little attacks.
He was in position, now he's out of position.
Yeah, GreatArchon. Well, I guess because he doesn't have the vision, right? Like you mentioned.
Right.
He's playing in the dark right now, and he's going to have a rude awakening when these tanks siege up right at that fourth. I think this might be a kill on the fourth unless GreatArchon can do something about it.
He almost needs to let it go.
I think so. I mean, so GreatArchon doesn't have to do nothing here. There's other things that he could do, like drop across the side of the map, send a group of units, try to harass a base. He doesn't need to do nothing. But this base, because it's a planetary, I don't see it lifting up. Oh, but
not unless
it looks
the game
like
is really
still
buggy.
has the air superiority.
An interesting thing with
looks
the
like,
Viking battles, not just who has more, it's also who gets the first one-hit kill off.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now with
The,
just one tank here, I don't see this being.
He's rallying right through the tanks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Bit of a misrally there. So a lot of mining time was lost there by the SCVs repairing, and obviously the cost of the repair too.
But the game is back to dead even.
Yeah.
Well, we got one player with a big army advantage and one player with a big economy advantage, so if Archon moves out right now, it might pay off well for him.
Yeah,
what a
matchup. Because he's going to be able to get right up. There's nothing here. He can just blitz up right into the thing.
So this is basically the chokehold. If Terran takes this position and gets in between the production and the economy, there's almost nothing that you can do.
What a stupid matchup. I mean, I'm sorry. What a positionally important
What a positional matchup. Yeah.
Okay, I know that Crankytoast is on the other team, and I have to be rooting for GreatArchon, but to outplay your opponent this badly for the entire game, be out of position one time and insta-lose, hurts my soul.
Well, I think really the story of this game was just too many tanks were lost for Crankytoaster. GreatArchon was able to really build up, and when he was ready to, he just pushed out, took a few shots to the face, and just sieged up.
Yeah.
So like,
he left his tanks all alone though.
Yeah, this is cute from Crankytoast to try to drop one Viking at a time to try to get them to friendly fire.
Now it's GreatArchon's time to rally through some tanks. But, I mean...
Yeah, this is TVT. We can't have a game end. That's ridiculous.
Game can't end.
That's silly.
The never-ending story.
Yeah. So he does have all those tanks completely unmarined.
A Banshee or a Liberator could do wonders there.
Yep.
There
we go.
Just like this.
Alright, we'll see how long Crankytoast can hold out with his bases. One of them could definitely be repaired, but the other one looks like it's a bit of a sitting duck.
Oh, but again, the Marines just have to walk
getting
through
rallied
the
into
line.
the army.
Man, now GreatArchon is in trouble. He's got to fix his rally right now.
Well, he's in a little bit of trouble, but definitely still has the army supply lead. Just like a small hit squad of units going out across the map. But against the planetary, they're going to lose so much. Crankytoaster will lose so much supply just trying to attack into
Well,
that.
it's the libs. Oh, it's only one. Now it's going to be 0. You need those libs to stay healthy.
We got the GG.
Oh, that was the GG. Yep.
GreatArchon, that is incredible. You're right. What a game.
Yeah, so this
What a
brings
match.
the score to 5-1.
Yeah.
So how we're doing 7 sets now.
Yeah.
So I guess there
first-
might be a
first
possibility.
7, right?
No, we
First
have
to 8.
6. No, first to 7.
No.
Wouldn't
So
it
first,
be
you
first
need
to 8
8
because
games.
there's 7 sets. Yeah.
You need 8 games to
Total,
win the set.
total of 14 matches, so...
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have 8, you have more than half.
Alright.
So,
let's bring him
oh,
in.
I don't think Crankytoast knows that we do it. Maybe he does.
Stir.
Hello?
Hello,
Hi.
welcome.
Hey, how's it going? I got rolled big time. Jeez.
I don't think
Those-
you got rolled. I think
Those
I
were
got rolled
intense.
big time.
I felt like I was scrambling.
Yeah. So I think so Cranky, you had like several good ideas I think during these games. But,
Game 1 I lost because of the Liberator. That was so sad. I thought I rallied the Vikings to shoot it, but I looked back and then it's still there for some reason. I think I F2'd it, almost certainly.
Yeah, that's what we observed as well. But yeah, like very calm, cool, collected from GreatArchon. Were you stressed out at all, GreatArchon? We were talking about your cortisol levels.
Especially in that second game with the push on my natural. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to hold that. To be honest.
Yeah, you had like a bit of you held your Vikings back, you built them up, and then when you saw the opportunity, you took it. You shot down the Vikings, took the air superiority, and then inched your tanks forward. Beautifully done in the second game.
I think your bio was really good both games. Like, you always held in a reserve, and I just see you march across the map with, like, I don't know, like 50 Marines or something. I'm like, how the hell do you have that? That kind of blew my mind. I'm like, where were they?
So it's interesting because Crankytoast, you were actually ahead on upgrades the whole time, but at a certain point, yes, but at a certain point, you just kind of lost to the army supply advantage.
Yeah.
And then TVT is a very positional matchup. GreatArchon was able to get like 8 tanks, just march across the map, siege up right in between your natural and your third. Not much you can do in any matchup when something like that happens. So yeah, like, what was your thoughts like while you were playing the second game?
Second game, I thought I was pretty ahead with the push, and then I get mopped up, and then I look back and I see I have 1 tank and like 1 Viking, and I see he has like a flock of Vikings, so I didn't want to lose the air war, so I went instead of, I think I did throw down 8 racks, but then I threw down the extra factory and starport. I remember you were telling me before that you should go 1 port, but I really didn't want to lose the Viking war like the first game, which was pretty bad, so.
Yeah, I think just like consistent production,
didn't
I
pump
think would
enough
really help
Marines.
out in both cases. I think you may have actually been better about consistently building SCVs than GreatArchon, because there was a
I had
bit
too
of a
many,
worker
actually.
differential without any worker kills.
I
But
had like 80 SCVs in the mid game with enough bases. I didn't have any army, and that's why I lost.
right, yeah, I think it was a production issue. But yeah, good games, players, good games.
Cranky,
Well
I will
played,
say,
well played.
Well played.
as a caster, I mentioned this. You outplayed GreatArchon for quite a bit of that game. You had your foot on the gas. You took all the bases, everything beautiful, and then he noticed, hey, wait, I can just YOLO across the map and win. And
Yeah.
then he did. As soon as he realized he could, he did. He jumped it. He took the initiative, and then that was the game. And it happened so abruptly because you had sieged, and it was this really beautiful position war. You getting your tanks, putting them in air war, and then he goes, hey, I get to win now, and that was the game. The first game you did get distracted on that. The
win was really bad. I lost like 30 SCVs to that.
But
Holy crap.
GreatArchon actually had really good. I want to say, is it hold position? What keeps the Marines from jumping forward when you don't want them to? Because he never aggroed in, and he was able to use those Marines.
Yeah, he kept his Marines alive. I lost.
Yes, combination of hold position, just keeping the position behind the tank, and keeping the Vikings on a separate hotkey.
All of that was done well enough that he started with the air control, and then you took it because you were able to keep your Marines alive better than he was. But other than that, both of those games were really good showings. That was really good. I'm glad we set you guys up. It's 1:14, so we have to
Central
have to get moving.
Yeah, we will get moving.
Time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. I hope to play you get both again.
Yeah, good game.
Good game.
So next up we have jmpz versus Porksisig, a ZVZ.
And I'd like to get a Porksisig a little bit pre-game interview because we have jmpz's returning. Did he just sit out 1 season or 2 seasons?
Yeah, just 1 season.
Okay. And then, but Porksisig's all brand new, so we could get him on screen. And
hey guys.
I think that was his puppy that he was showing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, first off, where are you playing from?
Philippines.
Philippines. Oh, okay. So, how did you find the Psystorm and the FSL?
I've known Psystorm since like from the beginning, from Jay and James. I mean Maligant, Sir Maligant.
Sir Maligant.
Yeah, he's my brother.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
this was a fun one because you didn't initially join to play. You joined to do a bit of production for us, right?
Yeah. And then while editing the videos, I'm like, Okay, I'm gonna join. It looks a lot of fun.
And another thing, I think, we've got people watching from all over the world. Can you explain what a sisig is?
Oh, oh, it's basically chopped up pork paste, like, and then like just mixed with all the seasoning and stuff. It's my favorite dish, I guess.
Alrighty.
We have a
You are what you
handful
eat.
of dish. We have a spam and rice and a Porksisig on our team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how well those go together.
I think they're very similar, aren't they?
I think spam is a lot more heavily processed and then canned and preserved. But that's And Porksisig does not have nearly as many songs about it, either from Monty Python or Weird Al. So there you go.
And then JMPZ, it's good to see you back. Have you been playing much?
I just started playing again recently. Probably this week I probably played like 25 games, but I took a long break.
Oh, okay. You excited to be back?
Yeah, we're glad
Yeah,
to
I'm
have you
excited.
back.
I was definitely happy when I saw that the new season was coming up, and shout out to Hyper Turtle for always jumping in people's DMs saying, "Hey, new season if you want to play." So he's really good about that.
So,
yeah, there's some trivia being thrown in. Previously, you were known as Agent Orange, which doesn't sound nearly as tasty.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna get to it. First map is gonna be on Post Youth, and I'm afraid PSIOPGaming has quite a few wins they have to rack up in order to even things out. We are currently at 1-5 in AngrySpaceHares' favor.
I'm not very confident. I don't think I've ever seen this map before.
You can do it.
Same here.
It's Post Youth, and I mean, in a way, we're all a little bit Post Youth, aren't we? All right.
Definitely.
Okay, let's
good luck,
get our
man.
guys
in your lobbies, and we will get going.
Go. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
So I feel like we don't get to see a ton of ZVZs in FSL, actually. Like, I think the last one I remember was PossiblyMayb versus Sopuli.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be seeing more because my team, the Special Tactics, is almost entirely Zerg, so there's room for it coming up.
I am going to say that JMPZ is pretty good ZVZ, and I kind of I'm hoping that Porksisig can have a good showing, but on paper, JMPZ is a pretty prohibitive favorite on this one. So.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen him play, actually. Even during the team practices, I haven't actually seen him. So this is going to be new for me. Speaking of JMPZ, in the bottom left, we have the pink Zerg player. His name is
JMPZ.
And he's playing for the team of
PSIOPGaming.
In the upper right-hand corner, we have none other than
Porksisig.
And playing for
AngrySpaceHares.
Oh, Post-Youth, I don't miss you either.
This is a very different kind of map. Especially to start with.
Did anyone see what was canceled from my boy Pork?
I didn't catch that. What was that?
Wouldn't be surprised if it were Extractor.
Yeah, gas extractor.
No, it was an egg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe you built one too many overlords or something.
Overlords, done that.
Okay, I've never seen an egg cancel in a ZVZ, so I'm like, was that a choice or is that an accident? I'm not as familiar.
Yeah, if you cancel an egg, you waste the larva. It's never a good idea to do it if you don't have to.
Yeah, so that's why I was curious if anyone saw what that was. But on paper, just as is on paper, JMPZ is like a 500 MMR favorite on this. So ZVZ though is less forgiving than TVT that we just saw.
We're moving on from the tedious chess game to the knife fight in a phone booth, I believe they like to call it.
Yeah, yeah, and JMPZ actually punches above his weight class ZVZ wise in the past. So,
can we talk
this
about the
should-
map a little bit, because this is very
this
different kind of mains, right?
Yeah,
was-
so
this
both
wasn't-
players are electing to take their in-base expansion. The logical third base is a little bit far. You could elect to take that first if you're willing to make the trek, but
I think
the
you
fewer
usually
minerals
want
in
to
there,
take
so
the.
half of them are gold.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, I think it's designed to have two, like the two pockets, and then the third and fourth to be a little harder to hold, which the Zergs normally mine out these other this little mineral wall pretty quickly when they go to expand, or they used to. When I saw quite a few pro.
This mineral wall also opens the door to some cheeses as well. If you mine out those minerals, you can get like your lings in. You can elect to like make your spawning pool at the front there at the ramp, wall that off with a queen. But if someone wants to, they can just mine out the minerals and send lings into your base early on.
That's a really good point. There aren't a lot of maps where where Zerg can actually wall their main right away.
Yeah. This is a weird one for sure. So we didn't catch this earlier, but the first thing that these players did in this matchup was go straight to that in base just to verify that the opponent has taken it. You need to check the hatchery timing in this matchup to really know what you're up against, because that tells you most of the information that you need to know at the start of the game.
So we're going Baneland from JMPZ, but Roach from Porksisig, and a Lair already from JMPZ.
Right. So the Ling Bane, I think, starting out with Ling Bane, if you're comfortable with it, is great. But if you go straight to roaches, I think the problem with this is there's like a bit of a timing, especially if you don't have a wall or if the wall gets broken, where you just get overrun. Even if you have like the roaches on the way, like 3-4 roaches, you'll just get overrun because of pure volume of lings. I think generally skipping the Baneling nest is a bit risky in this matchup, but it could work out.
Oh, he's gonna get it down.
Oh, yep. Very close there. Third base goes down.
But it's going down. It's
oh wow,
that was
gotta be canceled.
But yeah, he has
a bit of a delay there. There's also a lair on the way, kind of an early lair, I think.
Yep.
And a Roach Warren does go down for JMPZ as well, so he's going to be able to match the roaches pretty soon. Some roaches on the production tab, and a lot of lings were made by
And JMPZ already has the lair.
The armies are moving past each other right now. A bunch of lings headed into JMPZ's base. Oh, and JMPZ turns back as soon as he sees it. Yeah, Queens are caught out a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of damage done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't get why he ran away. He had the advantage. He kind of could have pushed it.
Yeah, only 2 workers killed by
yeah,
by
a couple
Porksisig
queens
right here.
though. That's not
Yep,
bad.
yeah, that's true.
it's not nothing, but I mean, when you have
Could've been
10
a whole
lings
lot
in the
more.
line, he could have just left and let him to die. He's got his roaches coming around the back. He's not building banelings, so
Yeah. So these roaches are kind of caught out. The lings are nowhere nearby, but the banelings explode on the one roach. Bad baneling connection there.
Bad Baneling. Bad. No. No.
Is anyone else having trouble identifying which is orange and which is pink on when you're
Oh
staring
my
at them?
god, you're
I'm
not
not.
lying.
I'm not. Pink's the Valentine's Day player, so.
Oh
Yep,
yes.
I'm just think of it that way, and all of a sudden it all makes sense.
What?
tons
No,
more
the
roaches
orange
on
and
the
the
way
pink
from
look
Porksisig
identical
joining in the
colored,
center.
unless you're looking at the mini map.
No, I hate to say it, but I am not having that problem.
Really?
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, I would prefer if it was red versus blue. I kind of see what you're talking about, War Bunnies, but
Yeah, I'm like, is whose roach is that? Whose ling is that?
the roach speed is a little ahead from Porksisig as well, but not by that much. So there'll be like a very short window here where Porksisig might be able to make like some kind of timing happens where he just gets better positioning with his roaches. The Evo chambers for JMPZ at the third base are kind of interesting as well. I could see a scenario where Roach versus Roach where these end up working against him. But if he holds the ramp in front of them first,
There's
without
gonna be
giving up that position,
two
I think it could work.
overlords. go down here.
Yeah.
That
And already, jmpz has quite a worker advantage right now.
yeah,
15.
JMPZ's up in almost every regard. And that's kind of what you'd expect, but Porksisig is really kind of holding his own. So,
well, SPAMandRICE needs the win, so
yeah,
jmpz could keep things moving. We are going to play all the matches, regardless of whether they count later on.
jmpz's army kind of gets caught out here. A few roaches go
yeah,
down.
but I don't get why it it caught out, but like you have 10 roaches to 7. Like go smash them. Why?
Yeah,
is
but it was just
JMPZ
they got
running away?
split down the with the map features and stuff.
JMPZ disengaged there. I'm not understanding that move.
Well, some lings got into jmpz's base. It might have been an F2 reflex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I'm like your ball is bigger than his ball by a lot.
Yep, and I think he sees it. JMPZ trying to chase down these roaches in the center of the map.
I
JMPZ
think
also slightly ahead on his +1 missile attack upgrade, which is really the important upgrade in this matchup.
I think the game has ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not they don't both have purpose on the way
He
through.
needs to stay on top of these roaches and kill as many of them as they can. Good arc coming in from JMPZ, trying to surround these roaches and give them no place to run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's winning on all fronts here.
Yeah, he's double the supply, and it's all across the map and in the base.
Yeah. A couple of Ravagers even being more right at the front there too. There's just way too much volume from JMPZ. I think this is the game.
Yep. Porksisig held his own, but like I said, JMPZ's pretty good ZDZ in general.
If you were paying attention to all the upgrades and the builds and all that stuff, it was like they were mirroring each other. JMPZ was just that a few seconds ahead to maybe 20 seconds to 30 seconds ahead all throughout the game.
I think the worker lead was what really mounted up, but
that's GG, right?
This matchup, you got to be careful about like how many workers you build and like when you build them. A lot of the time, like it's completely uncharacteristic to the other matchups. Zerg usually stays on a certain worker count, builds up a bunch of army, and then slowly packs on more where they can. Yeah, a lot of scouting has to be done in this matchup to pay attention to when your opponent is making units as opposed to when they're droning.
next map will be Magnetha, and we are now at 2-5 as far as the score goes.
Yeah, so still a long way to go for PSIOPGaming. In a tournament format, it's always better to get the points earlier on in the tournament, because then you only need that one last win to really push you over the edge. Or those few last wins to push you over the edge.
Yeah, well, wins are wins, but definitely if things aren't evened out, you're going to feel more pressure, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
all right,
yeah.
they're ready
You want
to
to
go.
be calm, cool, and relaxed, not pressured for every moment in the game.
Buddies?
I think that, like I said, the totality of today's matchups are going to end up being pretty close at the end score, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the players today are pretty even.
Yeah, there has not been a lot of lopsided. That's really good to see.
I think so. Yeah,
it's been going great this season. I love it.
Yeah. Alright, why don't you guys introduce these players? I will take a quick bathroom break.
Oh, all right.
In the I got it. In the upper left-hand corner, we have
JMPZ.
Yeah, and playing for
PSIOPGaming.
You gonna do the next?
Nope. No.
In the lower right-hand corner, also Zerg, the orange Zerg, we have none other than
Porksisig.
And I'm playing for
PSIOPGaming.
Let's get it on.
I'm analysis, your color.
Go.
I always let Hyper Turtle do it. It's just a thing. So,
I feel it.
Porksisig did the extractor trick, and JMPZ did not. But JMPZ did a 12 pull. Am I not mistaken?
That is correct. That is a 12 pull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's gonna...
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because it's a
12
standard
pull.
hatch gas pool from Pork, I perfectly on time. But the Lingy boys, 6 of them, are hopping across the map right now, and there's no gas behind this, so it's not like a super duper all in. It's kind of just like it's the dark early pressure. No, 12 pool is a macro build.
12 pull
Well,
is a macro
just
build.
like Dark, he does have the queen on the way.
I have been loving the 12 pull gasless macro build. It's risky, but it's a lot of fun to play. It's really a lot of fun.
I think it's gonna work this time.
I think it is.
All right, what did I come back to? A 12 pool?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
JMPZ being a little cheeky here. So yeah, obviously his goal here is going to be to cancel the hatch. If you want to go for the throat, he would have gone into the main. So 12 pools, this is kind of interesting because like if someone opens hatch first and the other person opens up 12 pool, if you manage to defend this, the other person still ends up ahead on workers, even though they 12 pooled.
You saw the spawning pool for Porksisig was completing just as those lings started attacking the hatchery.
Yeah, pretty normal timing.
But speed is on the way when it's you know. So you can chase.
Overlord's about to go down, I think. No.
No, he gets away.
Yeah, so it looks like he has 100 gas. JMPZ has 100 gas. He just needs to start up that Zergling. There we go. Right away he starts up the Zergling speed. Very clean.
Yeah.
And the hatchery is being rebuilt by Porksisig. So yeah, this kind of just delays the state of the game by a fair amount now. Roach Warren going down pretty early from Porksisig again. So I guess he's electing to skip the Baneling nest. Maybe doesn't feel too comfortable in the Ling Bane battles.
Ling Bane battles are difficult and dumb. I mean, I'm glad other people enjoy them.
And you said you don't do color.
I'm learning Zerg, but that is my least favorite thing to learn Zerg about. Like, no, I looked away. I had 20 lings, and now I have 0. Oh, I wonder what happened.
I remember in one of my team games, it was me and Not Slothing Around versus Lil Reaper and Dark Menace. I did the thing where I pulled away my lings, then grabbed one and threw it out of Baneling, and it detonated it. I felt so pro.
So pro.
Man, you want to feel. You want to feel like just incredibly pro, just those burrowed Banelings. You know, what you're probably more likely to feel like is, wait, this is the obvious path. Why aren't these Marines going? My opponent just... What is wrong with my opponent? Come here.
It's always the worst where you don't predict the movement path correctly.
Come on.
That was well done by Jay. That's exactly what you talked about, the single ling into the Bane. I play with Greepire a lot, and at least once a game, if it's a ZVZ, he's like, watch this, watch this, watch this, and then you'll look just in time for 2 Banelings to kill 500 Zerglings.
Oh, at least he's giving you a warning.
He gave you a heads up.
No, I'm not playing against him. I'm playing with him. And he'll be like, watch this, and it will always be the same thing where one poor Zerg isn't paying attention for 10 seconds, or the other way is he'll run a single roach into like 500 Banelings, and it's like, oh, well, I'm glad someone enjoys this. It would make me, when I do it, I'm like, why is this a thing? But apparently it's the best part of ZVZ. So
it is, yeah. It is.
You're gonna have a bunch of lings. Oh,
yeah, like that.
That was a single one.
Yeah, I think this is really more of a poke from Porksisig just to see what's going on at the front.
Porksisig just got supply blocked.
Yeah, 3 overlords in production.
But it's poking the bear because I don't think he has the. No, maybe he does. He has the roach numbers to hold.
Yeah, so this is a
He's
hatchery tech roach push, 2 gases, which typically if you're making mass roaches, you want to be on 3 gases if you really want to stream them across. if you're willing to make a bunch of roaches and then a bunch of links to supplement, this could make a lot of sense too. But there's 2 spine crawlers right at the front here. That's a lot of
this
extra
is not
DPS
a place.
plus
This is
roaches.
This is the 100 tank line. This is not where you want to go in.
Yeah,
Just go
exactly.
home.
It'll just take way too long to kill these spine crawlers. You probably won't even get them with the roaches buffering in between.
No, this is time to go home and take an extra base.
Yeah.
And Porksisig thinks the same thing. It's time now to take an extra base.
Yeah.
And if he's lost all Sizik lost all of his overlords on his side of the map, but there's a handful of JMPZs. They're kind of still watching everything, and the queens could probably wander out and kill without too much fear of it circling around.
Yeah, Porksisig is has an earlier layer. His roach speed is going to be way ahead of JMPZ's. I think. Yeah, JMPZ here, he's still making roaches. Okay, now he's starting to drone again, but like he's still making like a little bit of army, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I think seeing the 2 spine crawlers at the front and the double evo, especially if they're researching upgrades, like this is basically just like guarantee that your opponent will not really be able to attack you with any real strength in the near future, because like all of their investments are for the future. I think really that should have been the cue to just hold down the drone key, really get the 3rd base up, really fully saturate it, and then start making units again.
I think we got tunneling claws being researched.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, gotta love it.
This
However,
could be hard
I do
to
not
do,
see burrow being researched yet. That's...
It's a package deal?
No, it's not. It's the only upgrade I can think of in the entire game where it does nothing if you don't have another upgrade, but you're still allowed to research it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, look at... That's right. You can win. You can win. You can win the big teddy bear here. Just keep.
That's so cute.
So.
We gotta survey the roach numbers right now. 19 roaches and 4 ravagers going into 17 roaches and 3 ravagers right now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
There's a Hydra Den on the way for JMPZ, but he's a little. I mean,
I'm not sure if he's realizing it, but he still doesn't have roach speed. His roaches are just trailing a little far behind. But if he can land good biles here, it might not matter. Okay, he's getting on top of the army, starting to A move right on top of it. Dodging the biles, good moves.
This was a really even matchup. I'm kind of shocked that JMPZ ended up getting this much of the better of the trade. Because now it's 31-16, and the game kind of looks like it's getting out of hand pretty quick here.
Yeah, I guess maybe this may be JMPZ's comfort zone.
Yeah, in
now
mirror matches, when your opponent has a lot more of the same unit as you, you can be in a pretty tough spot.
Yeah. Well, except for TVT.
I mean,
one thing Porksisig does have going for him is he does have 1-1 over JMPZ's 2-2, but like there's just so much volume here, and the Ravagers kind of can negate the upgrade advantage if they land like a lot of biles. Also, they just have more DPS than a regular Roach.
Really?
Yeah, Ravagers do have more damage, I believe.
Just a lot less armor.
Just a lot less armor, yeah.
Oh, it looks like so they have more attack speed, 16 damage, and then Roach has 16 damage. So it's more attack speed, so higher DPS, yeah.
Okay.
Well, depending on the opponent's armor, it's all, you know, don't hurt your head about it, it's complicated.
Yeah.
I feel like, I like the double secret expand from Pork, but I think that there's just there's just more roaches.
I think maybe JMPZ is just taking the opportunity to macro here, but yeah, I think what he's doing, he can't let up here. He's so close to breaking this. He just needs another bile on the last spine crawler, and then he can move in. A bunch more being built, but yeah, they're just gonna get biled down. So in these Roach Ravager fights, what you really want to do is you just want to fire a couple Ravager shots at a time. You don't want to blow your entire all your shots all at the first shot. You want to like incrementally do it because the amount of time you can spend getting your opponent to dart back and forth is lost DPS for them.
Yeah, we're getting some Hydralisk reinforcements here too.
Yeah, it just you're down 40 supply in a mirror matchup. It's tough.
Yeah, these Hydras are just going to provide so much consistent DPS.
With that range, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do have the upgraded range.
Yeah. The other thing is that
both players taking a bit of a breather.
Pork has like less mining, even though he technically has more bases, because he can't move any of his workers, transfer any of his workers from his main. So even though the worker count looks not well, now it looks terrible, but it's even worse than that because it's suboptimal mining.
Yeah. A lot of Ravagers being morphed right now, but those Ravagers, like, if he just wants to stutter step right on top of them, they'll evaporate so quickly because they don't have the armor that the Roaches do.
And there's a lot of Hydras being mixed in, which kind of really add to the DPS.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think all we need here is just a stutter step in. Just dodge the biles by moving
it's
in
100
rather than out.
I think you could just F2A move. You're up 100 supply.
Yeah.
jmpz's.
He notices the third base, takes it out.
Yeah.
A couple of Lings are running from the ninja base towards towards the natural cube move here.
Yeah.
But there's so many problems right at the front.
Yeah, well, like I said, you're up 100 supply. There's a point where you can just.
I mean, this is full 99 problems here.
Yeah. GG. Pork played for the MMR difference. Pork really held his own.
Yeah. Yeah, they were interesting games. Yeah, just in the Roach versus Roach, jmpz, just very solid. Consistent dodges. Welcome back, players. Welcome back. Yeah, Porksisig, how was your first experience in the FSL?
Well, it's pretty nerve-wracking knowing that people are watching, but yeah. Yeah.
Is ZVZ one of your favorites, or you're an
No.
anti-mirror matcher? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the matchups I really don't like.
So,
Yeah.
so with game 2, you got it looks like you got 12 pooled. Hatchery was canceled. What was going through your mind
When I saw his Lings at my natural, I decided like I'd just defend my base, keep mining gas, so that like tech-wise I get to lair faster, I get to roach speed faster, but then yeah, jmpz just out macroed me, so that was really good. It's really good of him. Yeah.
Yeah, you were ahead on upgrades, so like +1 and +2, and roach speed as well. So yeah, there was a bit of a you had like a solid lead there, but yeah, just unable to hold on to your outer bases, and yeah, the army supply just kind of got out of control. jmpz, how did you feel like the first 2 games?
I had a plan coming in that I was gonna 12 pool the first game, but when I saw the map when the bases into each other, I was like, okay, well, we're gonna just play standard the first game. So once I won the first game, I was like, all right, good, I can 12 pool the second game when I saw the map. So I'm a lot more comfortable in ZVZ doing that. It's kind of usually what I do on the ladder. So I was glad to be able to pull out that build, because it's like aggression, but it's not exactly all in, because I try to get the base down pretty fast and try to like drone up and stuff like that. I kind of forgot the upgrades, but other than that, it went to plan.
Awesome, yeah. Yeah, you got a curveball in terms of the map, but yeah, you were able to still pull it through for a 2-0. Good work.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
And that brings PSIOPGaming up to 3 wins against 5.
Nicely done, y'all.
Now, we're going to want to go back to the European server next, so
yes,
make
I'm
the
already there
adjustments
for
you need to.
HarOuz versus Chatomic.
Absolutely, and this is going to be an interesting match.
I have to step away, so I'm rooting for the rest of my guys, and I hope that everything goes AngrySpaceHares way at Nachos. If you could take over AngrySpaceHares leadership for a little bit.
I got you.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Alright.
Yep.
Welcome,
Hello.
HarOuz and Chatomic.
Hello, hello. What's up, guys?
So you guys have played each other before. I know that you played each other in the team finals last season. So you guys have a bit of history.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah,
We
so
need to
last
get the
time
two
you
of
guys
on
played.
camera.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Last time you guys played, you guys had very close matches, very interesting and fun matches to watch. But HarOuz was a cut above you, Chatomic. Have you made any adjustments? Any new plans as you're rematching him?
Not really. I'm planning to do the same thing, but a bit sharper, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Execution beats strategy 9 times out of 10, right?
Yeah.
HarOuz, do you have any adjustments that you're making, or are you still boasting that 70% win rate versus Terran?
Well, it's no longer 70%, fortunately.
Ah, tragic.
Most Tyrants are playing some weird strategies nowadays. I have no idea what's going on. But I still think that I can win. I also really enjoy playing against Chatomic, so this is gonna be fun.
All right,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm still waiting on the camera. Let me know if you need any help with that. For
Yeah.
Chatomic.
I'm coming up. Coming right up.
Okay, great.
Let me just turn on my lights.
Yep. Nucleome invited to the party.
Awesome.
There we go.
So what map do we have for?
Let me see. We have Old Republic.
Oh, that map.
Nice.
Forgot
Now we're just
what
trying
this
to
map
get
looks like.
Nachos in here too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is in here. All right.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned that when he tried to switch servers, the game kind of crashed on him, but it looks like he's back.
Yeah,
I'm
Nachos,
back.
you got it up? Okay, good. All right.
Awesome.
Well, we're gonna get right to it because it is getting later over in Europe and
For the
Africa.
Europeans,
So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank
It
you for
might be,
being patient, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, no problem.
All
It's
right,
actually like-
GLHF.
Not even.
All right.
all right. Couple more little changes to make, and we will get to it. All right. Yep. We should be ready to go. And this is like a couple of our absolute highest level players here.
Oh yeah. Top tier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think both the first game, or did both games go to the late game last time these guys played? I think
I'm
they
trying
might
to
have.
remember.
What I do remember is a big like Tempest army, a lot of kiting, a lot of ghosts, colossi running back and forth, armies moving past each other. It was a little awkward, a little chaotic, but it was a very fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the bottom left, we have the red Terran player. His name is
Chatomic.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
and he's playing for the team of
AngrySpaceHares.
All right. In the upper right hand, in the blue Protoss, we have the one and only
HarOuz.
and praying or playing for.
PSIOPGaming.
Let's get it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, this is a chance for PSIOPGaming to tie things up, but we can go a lot of different directions, and look at that.
Yeah, a little cheekiness coming out of Chatomic here. Yeah, in terms of the draft, I think PSIOPGaming was second pick. So Dark Menace got drafted immediately because he wasn't protected. But I think the logical next choice was HarOuz, given how he's been in certain matchups in the league.
Yeah.
Also, like he's just like a wealth of knowledge. Given the fact that he's such a high-level player, he can help coach other Protoss players on the team, which I think is an underrated asset.
And HarOuz is, since he's not a spring chicken to this, he knows something is amiss.
Like,
barracks?
No barracks.
Is there a chance that he forgot to build a barracks?
I mean,
no, there's got to be a proxy. and he throws down the expansion right away as well. So he's not totally phased by this. He knows something is going wrong, but he's sticking to the plan.
And proxy. Heck yeah.
One Marauder and one Factory. I think I've actually seen Chatomic do this build versus adastra before. It was a Marauder Factory. I think that what's going to come out of this Factory is a Cyclone.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So this is going to be a bit of a feast or famine build. If this works, it's going to be great for Chatomic. It'll probably end the game. If this doesn't, it's all his production's on HarOuz's side of the map. The game's basically over.
So what's coming for the Factory and the Starport, you think?
Oh, maybe... I actually have no idea. I don't know what's going on anymore.
You know nothing.
Maybe Banshees? Maybe he'll swap the add-ons after a certain point and build a... Oh, so Tank goes out first, not the Cyclone. Okay, so he's really trying to amp up the pressure right now. Before Blink is a factor, before Charge is a factor.
That's nuts.
But HarOuz still smells that something's up. He's adding another shield battery at the front.
He doesn't
a Robo
smell
goes
it.
down as well.
He's stepping in it.
Yeah, I like the Robo. An Immortal will be very helpful if you can hold out long enough.
Yes, completely
And it is
agree.
going to be a Viking. Coming from the Starport.
Oh, interesting choice.
All
I would
right,
not have
so
expected a Viking.
The
Okay,
adapts aren't
so
gonna
these
do a
units
lot of
are in
damage,
range with
just
shield
attack
battery.
with
This is
Marauder.
great for HarOuz right now. This is not the best place for Chatomic to fight. The
That
siege
tank
tank goes
goes
down. Another Marine goes down. But the shield batteries still have a ton of energy. Do we have energy recharge available? I think we do. So, yep, and the energy recharge goes down on the sentry. Another shield battery is made just in case.
And I think that just in case is happening right now.
Yeah. Alright, two
force fields.
Okay, alright. But Chatomic does have a lot of volume here. Some of the probes are being pulled. HarOuz just trying to dance around to where the shield batteries are.
Yeah, well,
the third shield battery is not ready. Okay, now it's online, but HarOuz kind of lost his units. He's going to have to pull more probes. And yeah, an Immortal is being thrown out. There's only one gate, so only one Stalker is available, but no shield energy to heal it. Yeah, this is looking like Chatomic has broken HarOuz.
Just like that, huh? That's very interesting mix of units, and there we go. The boys have been pulled.
Chatomic has a spare tank just in case. He doesn't need that tank now.
It's a rainy day tank.
No way. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, now he brings the tank. Oh, there you go.
Well, we are seeing the consequences of
right
having to
there.
use those probes to defend.
Yep. A lot of wood probes went down with that last defense, and now even more are going to fall. The Immortal just also falls before taking out the siege tank. That is tragic. The workers do get the kill, but not before 9 more of them go down. GG.
GG.
Not the game one I was expecting. I think.
Well, that's the point. I don't think that was the game one that Bruce was expecting. So.
Yeah. Bit of a
surprise. All right, next map will be Amygdala.
Now this is an interesting map with the Zerg rocks in the middle. A lot of attack paths open up later on in the game. So those Zerg rocks go down, and which they will, because no creep will be able to sustain them on this map. No Zerg players. But yeah, the attack paths go from very roundabout to very straightforward after a certain point in this on this map.
Well, what about Neural Parasite though? He could potentially build a hatchery.
Yeah, he just needs to find a drone.
He needs
somewhere
to find
on
a
the
neutral
map.
infestor.
Yeah, a neutral infestor.
Alright, let's get into it.
Getting into it.
Get into it now.
We got KJ in the chat saying he's gonna have to borrow the build.
Yeah, KJ has been constantly giving me little suggestions, some of which I've taken. But yeah, KJ usually handles the production here. But, you know, he's busy, but not so busy that he can't keep, you know, one eye on the proceedings.
I kind of think KJ's at a wedding right now, and he's streaming this on his phone.
Well, live tweeting the wedding, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
Alright, who we got here?
Alright, in the bottom left, we have the red Protoss player down 1 point in this series. His name is
HarOuz.
And he's playing for the team of
PSIOPGaming.
In the upper right hand, in the blue Terran, we have none other than
Somebody call for an
playing
exterminator.
for my boys.
AngrySpaceHares.
So AngrySpaceHares is now up to 6-3.
Yeah. So I guess the question is let's
HarOuz
say
going to give his opponent a bit of his own medicine with something a little bit proxy-ish? That's the question for me.
That is a good question, but talking about the series at large here. So basically, the only path forward for PSIOPGaming is to win this game, the next 2 team games, and then the ace match. So there is a very long road ahead for PSIOPGaming.
Yeah, such a weird map because yeah, it kind of looked like he was doing something sneaky. Then I forgot. Oh yeah, the entire middle is like walled off with a big variety of. Oh, down goes the probe. But yeah, standard rocks.
Nice win for
infested
Chatomic.
Rocks, and gold.
More win.
Oh, I'm not sure if we caught that last time. Did a probe go down? Or
No, I got that. Believe me, and I think I reacted appropriately.
Okay. I definitely missed it.
Yeah, the
So
probe was going after the SCV. It was building the barracks, but then it got double teamed.
So yeah, no funky business this time.
No.
The barracks is on the right side of the map.
I'll have.
We got a little spicy chats.
That's right. These guys came here to play.
Yeah.
I actually thought I woke up this morning and I actually thought through. It's like in a best of 2 or even a series. It's like at the lower levels, like you know, you usually start off with just trying to play a basic game, and then like if you are lost that first game or the first 2 games, and then you react with a cheesy build. And I was just like, what if you just start off with the cheesy build game 1 and see how far you can take it? And that's a very much how Chatomic.
The probe has been avenged.
Yes.
I figured.
Hit him with the
Didn't
same
lie.
message.
Didn't lie. Oh, losing that Reaper. Oh my gosh, so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
All good fun between these players.
And anti-ground scouts once again have to make their way around that entire weird little walled-in area. So.
I know.
So we got a gateway being made at the front here. Blink being researched right away as well. So yeah, this will be the choice of defense for HarOuz. He's expecting either to blink on top of tanks, other types of units, maybe snipe a medevac. There is a medevac in production as well.
And
so if there's any drop
KJ
play,
confirmed
this will be
what
his choice of
city
defense.
he's in, and that he is, you know, that he's watching from his phone. But have we confirmed that it's a wedding? Because it never even occurred to me to have a wedding on Valentine's Day. You know, it's like.
Yeah, because so many weddings are in the summer, right?
Yeah, I mean, late winter, early spring weddings are kind of rare. I know that because I got a bit of a deal on mine, which was in April. There wasn't a lot of demand for the space at the time.
Congrats to the newlyweds. An Adept does sneak into the natural.
Ooh, yeah.
And looks like the Adept goes down. One worker was killed. And Chatomic is setting up a bit of a forward position, boosting some units towards that forward position with a medevac to try to avoid that very long rush distance that you talked about, Hyperturtle. Blink is almost done. 5 stalkers are ready, and let's see what happens.
Yep. All right. Cyclone lock-on versus Blink. That's a neat one.
Yep. He's trying to just stay back to the safety of those shield batteries, just heal up the stalkers wherever he can. I think HarOuz does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it and finish off those cyclones.
Yeah, it looks like he's mostly defensive blinking. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There's a snipe, there's a second snipe, and then the rest of these marines shouldn't be much of a problem. Does he have another blink? Very nice snipe.
Wow!
Awkwardly, these stalkers are trapped until they can blink again, though.
Wow.
Which is right now.
Blink twice, man.
Nicely timed.
Oh, look at this
HarOuz,
bunker liberator tank.
All right, but now keep in mind that there is no War Prism on the map right now. He does have an observer, so he does have the vision. If he wants to blink forward, he can. But the siege tank is in a very good position right now. A lot of SimCity ahead of the siege tank. Even if he blinks up, it's going to be seconds before he can actually blink again to get on top of that siege tank.
Yeah. Behind this, because he's keeping his opponent's attention, HarOuz is expanding.
Yep. That's expanding behind aggression, solid strategy.
You gotta practice that again. HarOuz. Yep.
Hard H. HarOuz.
Hard H.
I don't know if we've got that sound in English, but
yeah, no, it's there's 2 H's in Arabic, the soft H, the ha, and then the ha.
Yeah, they've got that they've got that in Hebrew as well, so
well, yeah, there's also a ha at the same time, so they're different. They're 3 different
they are
letters.
Different. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep practicing. We got Sonic Storm being researched, by the way, and a big gateway explosion for HarOuz.
Yeah, just trying to assert his map dominance right now. There is a third being made by Chatomic in base, but he's forced to just stay a little bit on the back foot right now, a little bit defensive. Not sure if he knows about this overseer that's keeping, observer that's keeping tabs of his army.
Same difference.
Well, I mean, the difference is that that overseers don't lose their cloak when they get locked in.
That's right.
That's the advantage of not having to begin with. And here we go. He is taking the third.
And Chatomic is looking to land that third. I'm not sure if HarOuz knows about it yet. It looks like he's scouting it right at this moment.
Boom, boom.
And yeah, 1 stalker goes down for free.
Yeah, well, I mean, not for free. I mean, sometimes
for the information is very valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's forcing Chatomic to respond to him away from the bunker and the defenses. So this is very non-committal from HarOuz. He's got Blink. He can always run away when he wants to. But that,
Stim isn't actually done yet. It's just being completed now. So
yeah, that's when you start to get into the danger zone.
Yeah, Chatomic's gonna feel a little bit more safety now.
And he does have a medevac, so he will be able to heal up from Stim.
A little.
Yeah,
a little bit. Ooh,
Ace is...
Is he gonna get it? He does not quite get it.
You don't want a tunnel vision there. And yeah, like the blink is a little bit on cooldown right now. Oh, this has gotta hurt. HarOuz loses most of those stalkers.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
It does, but I want to call out that HarOuz did warp in for High Templar a while ago, and they're accumulating energy. So spellcasters are just one of those units that are super weak at the beginning when you warp them in, when you create them.
Except for that
but the longer they live, the more valuable they are, the stronger they become, because they have more than one spell that they can cast.
That's right.
And it looks like Chatomic is looking to make his move right now. He does notice the observer scans, kills it. Oh, and the two stalkers are going in just as a distraction, just to force Chatomic to just F2 back a little bit. It looks like he sent most of his army back, but now he's realizing he doesn't need that much. And yeah, the army is still moving around. I'm curious where Chatomic is going to go with this, though.
Yeah, and whether... I mean, the infested rocks are down, but they still might want to take down some of the standard destructible rocks just for quicker reinforcements for Terran.
And it's just so common in this matchup. These armies just kind of keep moving past each other.
And look at another scouting
It looks like Chatomic may have the opportunity to head towards the natural. Now, this won't necessarily be like a killing move or anything, but it is going to be awkward for HarOuz, who's completely out of position right now.
That is a strong spot for him to take there, right in between the natural and third.
Yep.
HarOuz sees it, so he's starting to respond. I'm curious to what angles he'll come in from. The Liberators are already sieged as well.
I think we're going to be seeing some stormy weather, especially on the siege unit.
Okay, the Archons are buffering right now. Storm does land, but doesn't hit a lot of units. The siege tank's completely obliterated. Templar kind of walked through the storm for a little bit, but they're running. The bio's running out of places to run. And yeah, they just
they
pick up
can
the evac out
evac
of there.
in a medway.
Yep. Solid economic lead from HarOuz right now, though, with the 4th base landed. Yeah, that one Marine kind of got left behind. He does get an extractor for his troubles.
Okay. I mean, he earned his memorial services. He's gonna be remembered. All right, here we go. Going after the 4th now. Stimming right in.
Yeah, out of position again. The 4th base goes down, and Chatomic will be happy with that. He'll just back off where he can, wait for his army to regroup, and then when he's ready to push, it'll be a big army confrontation.
One big army, or just hitting from 2 different sides. He has either option going.
Yeah. Chatomic using multiple control groups here, keeping a bunch of units
Control
ready
groups?
to counter
What are
attack on
those?
the other side of the map. And yeah, those that drop that was there before that got evac'd is kind of being annoying, coming back in.
Yep.
Really taxing HarOuz's multitasking.
Very much so, but multitasking is not something HarOuz generally struggles with.
No, definitely not. Good zoning storm there. Units kind of walking through their own storm.
Yeah, those storm is a lot. I mean, it was always a double-edged lightning, but even more so with how much it sticks around.
Yeah. So Chatomic's units that were kind of out of position are regrouping with the rest of these rallied units. There's a lot of storms that are potential here, but there's not a ton available for HarOuz to protect these Templar.
No.
Well,
oh my God,
yeah,
so many
just unloading
storms.
the storms. He wants to use them.
Yeah, this is a
And
bit
here
of
come
a
the zealots.
Yeah, this is a bit of a trade between the armies, but because there was a bunch of zealots warped in,
And
there's
the
a bit of
Archons
a,
survived, although they don't have a lot of shields left. They can
True.
They can do damage, but they're not going to be able to take much. See?
Liberator takes out one of the Archons.
Yeah.
Another one goes down to the same Liberator. The Immortals are causing a bit of a problem right here. With that bonus versus armor, they're taking down these buildings quite quickly. Zealots split off towards the third to get more economic damage, so this is a bit of a crisis situation from Chatomic, but if there isn't enough reinforcements, this is going to be easily cleaned up by Chatomic. And I think we're about to see that right now. There's no way for these Immortals to escape except through recall. There we go.
Well, yeah, that's... there's always a way with Protoss. Cheeky.
So there is also another base mining as well for Chatomic. He's transferred some of those workers that were at the 4th. It goes back to the 3rd. So it's not the end of the world for Chatomic by any means. But yeah, quite a few workers were lost in that last push.
Lead. Bit of an army lead too, but Chatomic just rebuilding. He's got a production. He's got quite a few barracks that don't have add-ons to them, actually.
Yeah, like typically, like if you're in a situation where you just need a lot of units, now you delay the add-ons.
You need the gas.
Yeah, exactly. Just get the volume
use those
out.
barracks to produce right away.
Yeah.
And
If there's
sure
no,
enough-
oh, and here we go. Army caught a little bit out of position. Can Chatomic can HarOuz make it back in time? Chatomic's army kind of gets caught out a little bit. There's some storms available. It looks like they won't be used just yet, but yeah, HarOuz holds on to the base. 5th base is kind of...
You don't really want to storm guys that are already retreating. If
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
you want to storm behind your own retreats. You know? That's where
Nice
that's
target
where the
fire
fun
by
is.
HarOuz on the medevacs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of healing that needs to be done here.
Liberation zones are set up. Does HarOuz actually want to charge into this? I think the answer is no. He wants to posture around, try to get a better position, and then take a fight somewhere else. Oh, nice storm to try to catch units on the reposition.
We've got a lot of Marines and Marauders that are especially softened
There's
up.
so many Immortals. That planetary went down so quickly, and now HarOuz moves forward with his Blink Stalkers, takes off the Liberator. So I think this game is kind of slipping away from Chatomic here.
No doubt. Yeah.
Not really able to take advantage of that high ground that where HarOuz is slipping through.
Yeah.
He has to position very carefully. Chatomic is just starting to head out again, but then, yep, HarOuz up on the high ground, blinks forward.
Oh,
those beautiful
Templar are trailing behind a little bit. They're a little late to the party. One storm does go down. Good storms.
There's another. Templar
Io just sits there and eats it.
a bit slowly.
The Immortals are kind of stuck between a choke point with the destructible rocks getting a little bit in the way. And the siege tank in the back there is just kind of wailing away for a long time.
Chatomic
It's a lot of
actually
damage
with
in this army.
lead.
Oh, take a look at the main Hyper Turtle.
HarOuz still has it. Yeah, there we go. Not for long. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for keeping me honest here.
And while that's happening, HarOuz is trying to force a liftoff at the third to kill a bunch of workers with the Immortals. Now these Immortals are very high damage units. They're pretty tanky, but they're not much of a threat on their own. If Chatomic manages to catch these power units, that could be really bad for HarOuz.
Yeah, right now he's busy on defensive though. Working on taking out that Warp Prism. Looks like it is going to go down.
Warp Prism goes down. I think that should be rebuilt as soon as possible. Try to keep the left and right going as long as possible for HarOuz.
And Chatomic just gave a scan to that corner base, so that's where he is headed right now.
Yep, but HarOuz is right there at his third, trying to force the mining to stop as well, and recalls those mortals out of there. Won't lose a single one.
Yep, quick on the repair though. The orbital does not go down.
Yep. A lot of lost mining time though.
Yeah.
Now, still a sizable army from Chatomic. Let's take a look at the upgrades as well. It looks like HarOuz is actually ahead on upgrades.
Alright, here we go. Storm's
Not a lot of
down.
zealots in this army. Like, a lot of damage in this army, but not a lot to buffer for them. And HarOuz is walking into his own storms. But he's got so much. GG.
Oh. Gotta get this up. There we go.
So that makes the score
4-6.
4-6.
4-6. Okay. Let's bring those players back in.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome back, players. Welcome back.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Good games.
So
Good
why don't we ask Chatomic about game one? Yeah, so Chatomic, I think you might have pulled out that build versus Adastra one time in the past, right? Marauder, I think it was Cyclone before.
Marauder, Cyclone, Viking.
I pulled it out a bunch of time already against KJ, against Adastra, against HarOuz. I already did it against HarOuz.
Alrighty.
I
Yeah,
remember.
seems like it has a pretty good success rate. Yeah, so psychologically, were you going for cheese game one, macro game to game two?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And HarOuz, how did you feel about game one?
Well, I didn't scout. I should have scouted the proxy because I didn't know if it's going to be as usual or who would go like Mass Reaper or something. So that's why I built the battery in the main base, which was the best decision because I didn't have enough money to make more units because of that battery.
Actually, I anticipated one of your responses. So I played it against I played it against you on the ladder. Like a year ago, I remember.
Yeah.
And you
wow.
made the response was a void ray. So I was like, okay, so I go tank, he doesn't have a void ray, and I go cyclone, and he has a void ray. So I go Cyclone, Viking. I did like I made every single unit that could counter Void Ray, and you didn't make a Void Ray this time.
But I think the real answer, because I watched the replay and I found out that the best answer is actually Phoenix. Because
Yeah,
if I build
probably.
if I play Phoenixes, I can just lift the tank if you have tank, or gonna lift the Cyclone, and the other unit is gonna die to either Stalkers or Zealots.
Actually, would you have a Phoenix by the time the first tank hit?
Yeah, I would, because I had an Immortal. So if I built a Stargate instead of a Robo, I would have anything Phoenix.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like the first tank was like there was like only like 2 Adepts and 1 Stalker when the first.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I wouldn't have had a Phoenix unless I played one base Stargate.
Okay, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, and then game 2, more of a standard macro game. I was a little worried for HarOuz there when he lost like the bulk of his stalkers, after he tried to take out the third. But HarOuz, you did a lot of left and right, really like taxing Chatomic's multitasking after he was doing the same to you. You really pulled that back there. It, like, took a solid economic lead. You got the upgrade lead, and then your army was just too strong at the end. But yeah, very, very impressive.
There was a fight mid game where he had 27 storms. He stormed basically everything.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like there was almost no buffer for the storms, but like there were 27 storms.
Yeah.
The storms themselves were the buffer.
Yeah. I scouted your main. I don't know if you realize or not, but I didn't see a Ghost Academy, so I was like, well, if you're not playing the counter to Storm, I'm gonna play Storm, you know?
I basically never play Ghost. I don't know how to play Ghost. I just go Marine
You have to
Marauder.
learn. Yeah, but Ghost is so good. You have to learn how to play with that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when I play Terran, I always go Ghost, and most of the time I win against Protoss and Terrans. Zerg, well, my TVZ is not good, but my TVP is very high, like win rate. So because I play mostly Ghost. Well, yeah, because I play mostly Ghost, and I learned how to use Tap, which is why I can play Ghost.
Yeah, I learned that, but very very late into my ladder process, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, the next matchup we have is the 2v2 LanixMagi and Windshadow versus Pacha and SPAMandRICE. Well, yeah. Thank you, players, and let's bring the next set in.
Yeah. Let's go. GG's.
Welcome, players. LanixMagi, Windshadow, Pacha, and SPAMandRICE. Can we get Pacha and SPAMandRICE to undeafen and join the party?
Yeah, here. We also need everyone on camera too.
Yes, please. We got Windshadow on camera so far.
Oh, am I not? Oh, did I turn off my camera?
SPAMandRICE, you're connected, but there's no image.
Yeah, you guys can see me, right? That says on air. LanixMagi.
Can we pull them onto the
Okay,
stream?
there's SPAMandRICE. I see Windshadow. I see LanixMagi. I do not see Pacha.
There we go.
And then I've also got to invite all of you to party too. So make sure you're in the FSL lobby or chat. Which one of you is eeshking?
That's me, Pacha.
That's Pacha, okay. Alright, so I think SPAMandRICE we still need to have in party. But yeah, let's get to know these new players though.
Yeah. So LanixMagi and Windshadow, you guys are returning. You guys were on Rage's Raiders, rebanned PSIOPGaming. Welcome back, obviously, but now let's focus on SPAMandRICE and Pacha, a Terran player and a Terran player. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, SPAMandRICE.
Oh, awesome. What's up, guys? I just started picking StarCraft II back up again. I started playing back when Wings of Liberty came out, and I was like in high school at the time, but now I wanted to get back into it, so I'm like relearning, I guess. So
Yeah. A lot of people, I've been hearing that from a lot of people, resurgence of interest in StarCraft. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lack of StarCraft in EWC. Maybe, I don't know, it's just nostalgia.
Maybe it's too many live service games that have failed to impress. It's like, gotta go back to basics, man.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Well,
For me, it
definitely
was like
stood
I couldn't play like first-person shooters anymore because I would like get motion sick. No, so now I was
Oh,
like,
okay,
I have
wow.
to switch back. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, first-person shooters always make me wonder how I click things in my browser accurately. If you're playing Counter-Strike, you don't wanna see that. That's
for sure.
And then I think so. What about you, Pacha?
Similar story, actually. I was pretty into StarCraft 2 back in the early days, like 2010. I put it down for a long, long time. Now I'm finally getting back into it.
Yeah, 2010. Wow, that was Wings of Liberty era. So the game is probably a lot different nowadays for you.
Very,
right?
very different. Very different. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think
Yeah,
it's in the
it's
best
evolved.
state it's ever been. I think Legacy of the Void is probably the most interesting expansion. Don't listen to Artosis. 12 workers are great.
Or it has been for the last 10 years. I don't know. You know, it's like people talk about that, but patch 4.0 was the free-to-play, then patch 5.0 was the 10th anniversary, and then, yeah, it seems kind of weird to try to even divide them up to expansions now that StarCraft is a bit live service itself.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we can probably divide up the players.
Well, we
Actually,
need-
Windshadow and
we still need
LanixMagi.
SPAMandRICE in there. You gotta
we
gotta join FSL.
Yeah, in the meantime, Windshadow and
Gotta be
LanixMagi
inspectors, yeah.
returning players. I know you guys have been practicing your 2v2 a little. Meet any double Terrans on the ladder?
God,
think
no.
we-
There's
no.
like 2 Terrans total on the ladder.
Yeah, pretty much.
We played ZVZ and ZVP almost exclusively. So we have had almost 0 practice in this exact matchup. It is, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, someone's got to get those Terrans back on the ladder. At least you guys are practiced up. Are there any, have you guys prepared, without telling too much, have you guys prepared any particular strategies?
Yeah, we'll try one.
Okay.
We've got a couple.
I do also like that one strategy.
One
Yes,
strategy.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
The one, yes, of course.
Strategy? You need that for this game? Why did no one tell me?
I mean, once again, there's the real.
I'll come up with
thing
it in
too.
real time.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
All right, I'm making the lobby now. So.
Oh goodness, here we go.
We're gonna be sending you into your separate chats right now.
Yepper.
Yep. Game number 1 on Reclamation. Good luck, have fun, players.
Good luck, have
Good
fun.
luck.
Good luck.
All right.
Okay, I gotta just set up a couple things.
So yeah, LanixMagi and Windshadow, really 2 peas in a pod. These guys are actually friends in real life. They've known each other for a very long time, and they play a lot of StarCraft together. As a team captain, I try to get them to play with other people a little bit more often, but those 2, whenever they're online, they just want to play ZVP against each other or 2v2s or whatever. But yeah, to really sharpen up their other matchups, I would really like them to also play against other people as well, more often at least. And yeah, Pacha and SPAMandRICE, this is their first showing, so we'll see what they're made of.
Yeah. Very, very excited for see them come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wonder,
there we go.
It looks like Pacha in game is Ghost Dragon. Is that correct?
That's all right. That's correct.
Okay. I wonder if that's
Yeah, we
intentional. There's also a feature in StarCraft that lets you change your name every season. You get 1 free name change every season. I wonder if he wants to lean on the alias Pacha, or if that's just for Discord. All right. Well, I guess we are we ready to head into our first match?
Almost. I gotta enter a lot of things here and just make sure that they're all with the right group, but I think we have it. Okay.
All right. Awesome.
and Reclamation. Take it away.
All right. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have none other than
Windshadow.
and his partner in the pink zerg,
LanixMagi.
playing for
PSIOPGaming.
And in the top left, we have our red Terran player. His name is
Pacha.
And he's playing for the team of...
Oh, we got a teammate too, though.
Oh, yes. And in the top right, he has his purple Terran.
SPAMandRICE.
His name is...
And they are...
AngrySpaceHares.
All right. This is going to be really a tale of who has practice. And right off the gate, I'm going to tell you SPAMandRICE and Pacha have practice because they are proxying like mad people.
They have a
mad
plan.
lads. They have a plan.
Three barracks being built, one proxy from SPAMandRICE. So it looks like this is not going to be an oh, okay, a second barracks goes down.
Yeah, he was waiting for his minerals to come in.
That is a lot of barracks we are seeing on the east side of the map. Now, you're gonna have to walk a
Now,
little
and they're
ways.
assembling a wall at the front. They're assembling a wall at the front, but there is also the extra path on this map where potentially Windshadow and LanixMagi could make their way in. But yeah, as far as the aggression on their side of the map, though, I think the
barracks.
The AngrySpaceHares are definitely taking the first move here.
Oh yeah, they're mining no gas. This is gonna be a pure marine, all in.
A million marine march.
Yep. And checking the vision of Windshadow and LanixMagi, they do not know that this is coming. The only scouting so far has been LanixMagi's Overlord, and he's only seen a bit of the wall. He doesn't know if there's buildings and then either one of the mains. He just sees one depot.
Yep.
So yeah, looks like the AngrySpaceHares are taking this opportunity to really mass up those Marines before really showing their hand.
Now, that Overlord will see there's not a lot of rad buildings over here.
Yeah, it looks like Windshadow or LanixMagi's attention appears to be away from the Overlord. But yeah, okay, now he pulls it back. He's trying to see exactly what's in this main. But just until he sees the actual barracks, though.
And the bunker they see.
Yep.
So there
now,
we have
now
it.
they know what's going on.
I don't know about probes versus Marines here.
Yep.
Roach is on the way. The Stargate is complete.
Yeah, and Pacha's really taking this opportunity to bolster their proxy. SPAMandRICE contributed a little bit to this aggression, but not quite as much as Pacha has. So Pacha's more all in on this.
I think SPAMandRICE was focused a bit more on making that wall. Now these guys don't have any upgrades. There's going to be no stim, no combat shield, but numbers can make up for that.
Yep. Windshadow's expansion goes down, so this is a huge loss for PSIOPGaming. Lanix tries to build a couple of spine crawlers, but it's a little late. The first one dies almost immediately. The Lings trade a little bit with the Marines, but there's just so much volume here from the AngrySpaceHares.
On the way. There's some boy pulling going on here.
Yep, but a little bit back and forth. They're not sure if they want to engage just yet. Ooh, 4 Overlords in production for LanixMagi.
I think that's a misclick right there.
It has to be.
Well, one of them isn't, because he's close to supply block. Here we go.
Right.
Oracle,
and he's building
he has
roaches
to be
too.
very careful with the health on that thing.
Yeah, so a few roaches.
Right. Never mind.
A few roaches are out. These will trade very well with Marines, just because like the roaches have like a base of what, 1 armor.
With Marines that don't have stimmer combat shields, definitely.
Yes, that is true. That is true. So they die like very quickly. The Marines die very quickly. They like bleed out a little bit, a few Marines, but they can run back to their bunkers.
Yeah.
They're totally fine.
And they've even got a couple of SCVs to repair those bunkers as needed. And we are going.
A Void Ray is in production for Windshadow, but there's a lot of Marines out on the map right now. I'm curious to see what he's going to do with this Void Ray.
So SPAMandRICE is starting to get some new production structures going.
Yeah. I gotta say though, this does look pretty dire for the PSIOP gamers right now. LanixMagi's hatchery goes down. This is a huge snipe. LanixMagi is basically in an all-in position right now. A lot of roaches, though, so I think they'll be able to clean this up. They'll be able to clean this up, but if they can't do equivalent damage across on the other side of the map, which is a bit of a big ask right now.
Now keep in mind, their opponents have not taken their expansions yet. There is a command center on high ground that's ready to move.
Right, yeah. And let's take a look at the work account. Windshadow 26, Lanix at 20 versus 28 and 14. So it's not the end of the world by any means.
No,
but
they
less
held
than
that
ideal
off
for
really
PSIOP gamers.
That's right. Yeah.
And also, just so much of the production for the AngrySpaceHares is on the other side of the map right now. If they finally clean this up, if they can find this proxy, force it to lift, that'll be a huge win for PSIOP gamers.
Looks like their objective at the moment is just getting their expansions up and running again.
Yeah. But with the amount of roaches that they have, they really should be doing more with these. These roaches could be other drones right now for LanixMagi, but they're kind of sitting idle.
Always got to be doing something.
Or if you're Rainer, you could always be doing something, and then doing too much, perhaps.
I'm gonna tell you for oh my.
Now, SPAMandRICE is researching the upgrades now, but yeah, the Pacha's just vanilla Marines, and they're not going to last much longer here. Upgrades are still a ways off. Windshadow is researching Blink and adding a robotics facility, so they may very well be in a position just to turn this around completely. Pacha is down to 16 supply.
I love this from LanixMagi being the meat shield for Windshadow's stalkers.
Yeah,
and with the Void Ray as well, they'll be able to chase down a lot of this production. The Void Ray and the stalkers here. This is a big win for PSIOP gaming
right now. One tank is kind of moving over. One barracks will probably get out, but in the meantime, we got some more cleanup going on. And they may be turning around a very scary situation here. Those barracks were almost all Pacha really had as far as production goes.
Yeah, and if you take a look at the AngrySpaceHares side of the map, there's not a whole lot. If they just decide to attack right now, the PSIOP gamers, they're going to be able to really do a lot of damage on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I think they are indeed going offensive.
Well, at least Lanix is. We need. There we go. Windshadow also moves.
Yeah, they're joining up. They're just a few steps behind, but with Blink, they can maybe hop ahead a little.
Yep, just take care of things at home and get that macro going, and then focus on the army. Love it.
So there is a siege tank that's moving closer to the wall, but it is not sieged yet. And they are moving right in between those lower depots. That quick work made of that siege tank.
Yep, Lanix splits off a few roaches to go into the main of Pacha right now. Good move. He's going to be able to shut down the mining that's going on right there. Yeah, they're right on top of the production here. Roach speed is about to complete as well. These roaches are about to get a whole lot better. Really good moves from... Oh, blinking on top for Windshadow right into SPAMandRICE's base. This is a dual kill right at the same time.
Yeah, they are both going after SPAMandRICE now. And this could be another much-needed win for PSIOP Gaming.
Yeah. We got the first
GG's right. Second.
And the second. GG.
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 Not the game one I was expecting.
Wow.
I think
what game one were you expecting?
Maybe Nachos might have been expecting it, but not what I was.
Oh, you ain't lying. Yeah. It was just... It was like, at that level, reminded, like in the former Crow V and the gold and everything like that, it's like, if you allow the Terran to sit back, a worker up and all that stuff and build up, but you know what, props to PSIOPs, they were like, you know what, we got to attack now, and that was just really good timing on their part. So,
well, they actually waited a bit. They didn't attack immediately. Yeah. They did find and clean up those barracks first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid moves, solid moves. That was just such a huge investment on their side of the map, and when they cleaned it up, it was a good position for them to be in for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like for sure.
Oh yeah. Totes.
And the next map we're heading into is Fields of Death Community Edition.
Oh yeah, because we are all about community here. Let's see if they are ready to go.
An apt name for this last match in the set that could potentially put PSIOPGaming into the ace match. Speaking of which, we got to figure out who's going to be playing that.
Oh, yeah, and what kind of match it's going to be. So the team captains are going to have to talk about this.
Yes, I think War Bunnies is
War
still
Bunnies
out.
is probably
I
out,
assume
so...
I assume Nachos can make that decision.
I can make that decision. No problem.
All right. Well, how about you make that decision then?
Yeah. So if this goes to ace, who do we got still?
Yeah, check up on it. If you want, I can do the introductions while you're looking around.
All right. Thank you.
And away we go. Still potentially match point if AngrySpaceHares can take this map. In the top of the map, we have our green Protoss, and he is...
Windshadow.
His teammate, the Zerg, in the pink.
LanixMagi.
And they are representing the team.
PSIOPGaming.
Their opponents at the bottom of the map. First of all, we have the purple Terran. He is
SPAMandRICE.
His teammate, the Terran, in the red. We call him
Pacha.
And they represent
AngrySpaceHares.
Alright. AngrySpaceHares being a bit more defensive this time, just walling off the bottom. And, I mean, dare I say it. Yep.
LanixMagi electing to take the base in the front. I actually like this for Zerg. Letting Windshadow take the bases in the back, I think, makes a lot more sense. As Zerg, you have much more expendable bases. If you can expand in front of your opponent, if you lose a base, maybe not the end of the world. If Protoss loses a base, much bigger deal.
You're also
and
closer
also
to your
it allows you to
to your
spread creep
opponents.
more intuitively.
Right, and not worry about tripping your opponent up with your creep. That is a big factor in 2v2, as anyone who has been creeped out by our own teammate knows.
For sure.
Dude, you creep me out. You really do. But yeah, no shenanigans right now. We have an Overlord from LanixMagi that's just about to scout things. And a Reaper from Pacha. So, if PSIOPGaming takes this map, we'll have a tie, and the captains will be deciding not just who's going to be playing in the ace match, the tiebreaker, but also what kind of match it's going to be, whether it's going to be 3v3, 4v4, Archon, or, you know, just a little bit more of what we've already seen. A lot of that depends on who's still available, you know, which people are already taking their special someones out, and which people are just staying at home and eating the candy themselves. Because honestly, I say make the most of it. Honestly, my strategy, to tell you the truth, when it comes to time-ins, is picking up a whole lot of chocolate the day after Valentine's Day when they're on sale. I mean, honestly, I did give some Valentine's gifts to my wife and my daughter, but yeah, the clearance chocolate, that's gonna be for me. There's a lot of real-time strategy outside of StarCraft, and you know, the talent can be transferable. Now, our Terran players are, you know, just hanging back, being defensive. one of the things about this map... Oh, got the Reaper in there, but I think it's going to be driven off soon. Oh, no, it gets taken down. One of the
Perhaps
big
a bit
things
of
about this
misclick
map...
from LanixMagi. Oh, sorry, no, but a bit of a misclick from Pacha running the Reaper back into the Queen.
Yeah, so you got these pocket bases, which are easier to defend in the beginning, but there is a lot of room in there to drop or to get air units to sneak through. So you really got to take that into account. Then as the game goes on, things open up. We can have the rich Vespin geysers, the rich minerals, that are, you know, honestly way out in the open, very vulnerable, especially from air units in the middle. But if someone can manage to take them and manage to hold those high-yield bases, things can get out of control very quickly. Also, a very big map, a lot of area to cover.
Yeah, two solid attack paths from the left and the right, both covered by watchtowers. But yeah, like you mentioned, there's just so many gold minerals on this map. There's like 6 gold mineral bases on this map.
Alright, we got a Liberator coming out from Pacha. On its way over to the other side of the map, I mean. That Overlord is going to see it. Oh, and we have LanixMagi taking the first of the golds. And, I mean, the golds may be very vulnerable, but there is so much of the map that you have to try to keep track of, that you have to try to keep vision of.
Yeah, so this is an interesting third from Lanix. I feel like he should have taken maybe the third in front of his natural as that gold base. I'm not sure if he was aware that it was also a gold.
Maybe.
But this third base is just so far away from his natural. Like, in order to spread creep in that direction, it would just take so long to connect the bases.
And
then
get the
even
workers
once
over there.
even once you do, drop play can really abuse this position between that base and the main.
I think one of the big things is a little bit out of vision, but it's like you almost need a Nidus or drop Overlords in order to get your workers over there. Alright, here we go.
Here.
Liberator gets 1 kill, but we got a Queen just kind of making their way around. 2 of them making their way around. Not to mention, oh boy, they are not messing around when it comes to this Liberator. There are a bunch of Stalkers and
all hands on deck.
And it escaped. Oh, well, temporarily.
Nope.
Hey, got another shot in though. Have we decided on what the ace match is going to be? Should this go?
So
me and Nucleo will have to discuss. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just so far I've just been trying to get a survey of who's available.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of people are still online. A lot of people are
yeah.
still watching. I'm not sure
That
if
has been a
everyone
big
who's
difference
watching will
this
also,
this season. Last season it was so hard to try to get everyone on for the full length of the broadcast, but not anymore. We have some very dedicated players, not to mention more per team, which is another thing that figures in. Burrow being researched by LanixMagi and Aspire going up. And other than that, we just kind of got the upgrades coming along. SPAMandRICE already does have +1 infantry. But yeah, well, you guys are doing it. I mean, that's why I took the introductions upon myself. And I'm not going to brag. I think I did an amazing job.
Oh,
Well,
you're the
that
best.
Turtle.
Yeah.
I was hanging on every word.
I can talk the talk.
But yeah, I guess we could either like go through the survey now, or we could I guess cast the game. It looks like the Liberator is still being a little annoying.
Well, that's a
Preventing
different
Lanix
Liberator,
from mining
but
at
it's going down
that first natural.
I think this map especially has a lot of good Liberator spots, especially like if people take the very middle golds. You can just stick flying units over that magma and have them defend your gold while attacking theirs. Alright, the Liberators have found the gold expansion. They are aware of it now.
Yeah. Stalkers are going to come rally to the
Not
Liberators.
this
Liberators
way.
don't want that smoke.
Queen's
They
got
don't
to
want
get
that
out of
smoke.
there. Oh, but there is another liberation zone. I think that was an accidental force field there. I think he meant to blink, but hey, why not? Stalkers clean it up easily, and in the meantime, those sentries can boast about the fact that they went full-on force field versus Liberator. Alright, both Terrans are heading out, although at different routes. I think they're going to try to hit multiple spots at once. And a couple of Void Rays coming out from Windshadow. far as upgrades go, everyone has +1 attack, but Zerg and SPAMandRICE also have some armor going for themselves. And here we are, got a double drop going on. They are boosting in as the armies clash elsewhere, so doing a very good job just dividing things up. This drop is going to do quite a bit of damage over at that gold base. Pasha gets driven off, but yeah, quite a bit of damage being done. Will they be able to take out the half-tree? It's Marine versus Void Ray, but Void Rays don't really have the advantage they generally do, but there's also a siege tech behind them that is just going to finish it off. There's the big cleanup, but that gold base is gone. Pasha coming up on the right side. I think Pasha's going to destroy those rocks there and try to swing into the natural from the open passageway. Windshadow has a little secret base in the lower right that I think, yeah, Pasha's going to stumble on it. That's interesting spot for it. No, nothing rich there, but it's hidden enough. And here we go, Protoss versus Terran, hitting hard.
Windshadow and Lanix clean up that forward position. Now there's still like a few units out on the map for Pacha right here. No, yeah, Pacha is a little bit out of position, and it looks like...
Yeah, those tanks just don't have enough to defend them against all those roaches, much less those
so
Void Rays that come
There's
behind.
such a meat shield, and so many Void Rays as well. Even if they can clean up the ground, they need an answer to these Void Rays.
Here we come.
Now,
Gold
SPAMandRICE
base
does
denied.
have a lot of Marines.
SPAMandRICE likes his Marines.
Oh. The burrow, they had burrow movement.
They did
There's
have
so
burrow,
much
but then I
DPS
just
here.
scanned them anyway.
Yep.
I mean, a moment to heal in, but that's about it there. Right now, Windshadow and LanixMagi are moving ahead with supply, so they may be able to just negate an ace match anyway. However, we could still do a nice little show match afterwards if we're so inclined, or we might want to, you know, kind of get on with our day, since it is, you know, bit of a Hallmark holiday.
I'm still tracking these roaches from Lanix. He burrowed them and marched them all the way into Pacha's
wow,
main
I
base,
didn't
getting
even
a
see
lot
that.
of worker damage.
Because
There's
why
so much
not? You
economic
get style
damage here.
points for it.
There you go.
Oh, okay. The Voiders are targeting down a building, but now they switch targets,
Yeah, they
firing
are.
at the Marines. Not an ideal fight for Windshadow, though.
It really depends on the numbers.
Oh, okay. Blink Stalkers
there we go.
are here to reinforce.
Instant
Beautiful blink into
reinforcement.
the main.
Yeah,
Nice
the Blake and the
moves.
Burrow movement are really giving them the ability to just be wherever they want.
Yep, and Lanix is
I
back
mean-
with a ton of roaches.
Yeah, so clean up for
These
now.
are huge problems for AngrySpaceHares
Look
right
at
now. in
look
their
at
mains.
over on the right. There was that one pylon that was left over, and Windshadow's using that to warp in more stalkers.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it's the roaches that are the big issue. And they can burrow, not just to move and to hide, but also to heal. I don't think they'll even need it, though. Those roaches, by the way, are 2-2. And yeah, anytime they're burrowed, they heal a little bit faster than usual.
Yeah, and versus
Here comes
Pacha's
the cavalry.
1-1 or +1 attack, 0 armor. Oh, beautiful blink forward. They got Pacha's forces completely surrounded. It looks like this is going to an ace.
I think we
was
got an
not
ace match.
I was not expecting an ace match.
I think SPAMandRICE and Pacha really practiced. You can tell that they really coordinated. We're on the same page. It didn't fall their way, and so, yeah.
Yeah. Like at this stage of the game, when like in this volume, roaches are just so much stronger than Marines.
Well, it all depends what you have to back them up. So
Yeah,
it's interesting. Okay, here we go.
And we got the GG.
GG. First GG. Yeah, GG.
And second GG. Alright, we're going to an ace. Let's get them back in here for a post-game interview, and then we have to figure out who's actually
We
playing
got a
this
lot
ace
to figure out. Welcome, everybody. All right, those were heavy-duty matches there. I think the hero of that second match, even though it might not have come into play that much, was that leftover pylon from that sneaker base that got destroyed.
Yes.
That those reinforcements coming from. I don't think they were actually needed, but hey.
No. Hey, they made appearances here and there. They blinked
did,
in once
and they blinked right up. I love it.
Chekhov's pylon. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, welcome to the FSL.
Game
match one. Boy, let's talk about match one a little.
Game one was interesting. Lanix and Windshadow reaction when that actually showed, when they finally showed their hands.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the goal was survive until the Roach Warren is up. So it was poke and prod, survive. The Roach Warren finally was up, and I was cranking roaches and sending minerals to win to keep them in the game. And we were just the roaches came out and they tanked for the stalkers and the void prison. I mean, that was touch and go, man. I thought that was a solid move.
I thought initially we were goners. I was going to go Phoenix with charge lots, and I just was like, I just abandoned that because I just thought this is not going to work. So
yeah, I just played mono battles the whole time. So.
on no upgrade mono battles. Those Marines were, they were gasless, and boy, once you did get on top, once your opponents got on top of the barracks, that might have been the end of it.
Yeah. And the game two, I think, was a little bit more straightforward. There was a push, there was a forward position, you guys smashed right through it. Liberator wasn't much of a problem for you guys, Lanix and Windshadow. Cleaned that up pretty handedly, and then kind of marched across the map and did your thing. Like the Burrowed movement on the roaches as well. That was a nice touch. Get some extra economic damage. A little sneaky.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a practiced ability, as Windshadow knows.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I love
All right. So, big question. What are we going to do for the ace match? We've still got some other players who are available too.
Yeah, so Nachos, who do you got?
Okay, I have 4 possible players
Here, let's
coming
just
up.
bring everyone in.
Yeah, bring them all in.
Oh no.
Everybody dance.
Oh yes.
Welcome, literally everybody.
All right,
yes.
Once again, we're at an ace.
Down to the ace. Exciting stuff, y'all.
So, Cranky has volunteered to play, but I would like to play Cranky versus someone in his own group, because he was playing against a 2-group difference, so I think Cranky versus PossiblyMayb is a matchup I would accept. Well, so how are we going to do this first? Are we going to veto a particular group? Like, what's our process here?
Well, I think the first thing to do is figure out what kind of match you want to have. How many players?
Yeah, okay.
I think the 1v1 format is more exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, let's go 1v1. I agree.
All right. Who do you want to see? And feel free to chime in. Everyone who's in this voice chat right now. Does one of you have a player you would really like to test your mettle against, or try to get revenge against, or just wish a happy Valentine's Day to?
I think the idea of PossiblyMayb and Cranky was really good. It's Cranky's first time, and HurtnTime against PossiblyMayb went 1-1, and that was a ZVT, so it seems like it would be a really fair matchup.
I think that's also a pretty good story. Cranky, you got 2-0'd. Is this your chance to redeem yourself a little bit?
But no one else wants to play, who hasn't played yet.
Who's on which team?
So Cranky is on PSIOPGaming, and and then
PossiblyMayb Ash.
Yep. Other matchups, jmpz and SPAMandRICE. Sorry, not SPAMandRICE. jmpz and his opponent Porksisig. Is he still around?
No. Oh, Porksisig is not available. No.
Not available. Okay, cool. We won't do that.
Well, let's just go with what you already said, because that has already been agreed upon.
Awesome.
That everyone can live with.
I think so.
All right.
We're good. We're good.
And let me just
And we can get
check.
some water first.
Yeah, absolutely. Take a moment.
I will also grab some water as well.
Oh, I brought my own. I'm actually tracking my water, and I'm at about a quarter of where I'm supposed to be for the day. It always makes me think of day 9 and how he always kind of takes a moment, you know, takes a big drink of water and then just kind of says, "Water. It's really important, people. It's gotta have it."
Yeah, no, I loved watching him take the big swigs of water from his mason jar. It was just like unintentional comedy, or like the guy's just like naturally funny.
Well,
Alright,
yes,
BRB with water.
That's why I always look forward to the PC gaming show, even if he doesn't do a lot of casting these days here. So I'm just gonna double check the maps here.
Where's this thing?
Yeah, so I believe Celestial Enclave is the one that hasn't been used yet, but hasn't been vetoed.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Celestial.
Well, otherwise, let's see. We have not done Mothership, which people also don't like. Well, not
No way.
everyone likes.
Well, Mothership is banned.
Yeah.
Well, I guess for the
mean,
ace
this is
match,
ace,
does that
so
still matter?
I don't know if it matters. We'll have to just figure that out here. But oh, possible maps.
Well, why don't we ask the players if they
Yeah,
have a particular
here.
map ban?
Not
Mutual-
Mothership.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No
all
Mothership
right,
for
no
Cranky.
Mothership.
What
way.
about you, possibly?
No way,
Maybe do you
Jose.
have a map that you would like to ban?
Celestial.
A good choice. That map sucks.
I love Celestial. I want to do proxy. Damn.
You would, as a Terran player, you would.
Yeah, no, that spot's really good. I get proxy there all the time.
And then other than that, I guess we can pick any map.
Yeah.
Maybe and
Yeah.
Cranky Toaster. Here,
Oh, wait,
Cranky
let me go
Toaster, are
back
you in
in
game?
game.
I don't see you in the.
No, I gotta go.
Okay.
I was playing Genshin Impact.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, bit of a change of pace.
Oh, I'm logging out.
Out of all the game you could have played, this was the least expected one.
Well,
Really?
we're going
I had
for-
to do my gotcha dailies.
We're trying to break expectations here.
I watched the series of HarOuz and then the 2v2s. I watched those.
Okay.
I watched some ZVC
Yeah.
too.
Do we just want to go with Incorporeal? That
Uh,
sounds
no.
neutral enough. No?
I hate that map. No.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start. Which maps don't you hate out of the ones that we narrowed it down
What?
to? There's Maganatha,
Um,
Old Republic, El Dorado, Pylon, Amygdala, Ghost River, Lightshade,
Ghost
and Winter
River.
Madness. Ghost River? What do you think about
Ghost River. I like that. That's my favorite
Alright.
map out of all of them.
it? Well, do you
that
have
is
any
very
objections?
Terran favored.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
not
why I
have said
like
that
it.
out
It's
loud.
Yeah, possibly. Why don't we pick maybe a little bit more of a standard map, like
Okay.
I don't know, like Pylon, Lightshade. I think this can go
Okay.
either way, right?
Lightshade, alright.
Which one's that one again?
It's
That.
the one that
A standard
HarOuz
map
versus
with
possibly
2 third
maybe.
base options.
Oh, yeah, it's
7
the old
bases
one,
per
I
player.
remember.
Supports a
I
wide variety of
played it.
playstyles. The destructible debris.
I played it
Give players a bit of
versus
security
after.
early on, but destroying them makes it easier to maneuver armies across the map.
What do you
Sure.
say?
Okay,
I'm good with
let's
it.
just
Is that
do it.
agreeable
I'm
for
tired.
everybody?
I'm done with this conversation.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
kids,
we
either
gotta
you
make an
agree on a map,
executive
or I'm
decision
going to
here.
turn this car
I
around.
think this is, yeah, HarOuz versus Chatomic. Yeah, I agree. That would have been a good one too. But it doesn't seem like HarOuz is still around, and yes, it is pretty late for Chatomic as well.
Yeah, well, we can always do like a big match afterwards, you know, after all the...
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like an Archon match would be like insanely fun to play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I think
people
we-
have,
but we
if
should
people
give the
prepare ahead
opportunity
of
for
time,
people to
so
practice. Yeah, like
No,
Archon
but-
mode, like there's a lot that can go wrong between two players. Like no one's really practiced the game mode yet.
No, but I
Uh,
mean, like, you give the job of a good player to do all the macro, and then all the most, like, lower level player, they go, like, micro and stuff like that. I don't know, it could be fun.
maybe for one of our community nights we can test it out and see how well it works out. I know that was one of the leading choices for one of our upcoming events, but I think mono battle and show matches were up a little bit more. I was actually kind of surprised because we're basically just doing like show matches with every set, but it seems like there's a lot of matchups that people want to see that we just haven't done yet. So a lot more to come in that regard. We still got.
We need Cranky.
He's got that weird setting where he doesn't accept things from people who are not on his friend request.
Right.
Friends list.
Just offline friends. I only have one. Where's everyone? I'm in
Here we
game right
go.
now.
Invite to game.
Which game? We don't see you in this lobby.
I'm in
inviting.
StarCraft right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'll log out and I'll log back in, I think.
Okay.
My friends list only had
Who's
one person on
Executioner?
it for some reason.
That's me.
Executioner's
Possibly.
Okay, it is. Good.
Are you, hey Cranky? Are you in the right region?
Yeah,
we're on
US.
US. Okay.
Okay.
No, by the way,
I relogged in. I think
invite
it
to
should
party.
work now.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is
Invite to game.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We got him.
Elky Dugs.
Oh no, that's not Cranky. This is Cranky.
There we go.
Okay.
Who's
Oh,
LP
did I invite the wrong person? That guy might be someone from my from the Devoid
look,
client.
we've got it, and like I said, I got stuff to do. My daughter made all these Valentines for friends, and they didn't allow them to give them out at school, so I have to drive to each of these friend and family houses. So I don't care if anyone approves of my methods. I am. You know, you are having a match against each other right now, you two.
Yeah. Yas.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right, good luck. Have fun, players.
Good luck.
Let's go.
Have fun.
You people. All right.
We're stressing out Hyper Turtle so much.
Well, I'm not used to being the production guy. I'm used to I'm used to the commissioner stuff, which was more where that lied on. But then afterwards, I had to switch everyone around, turn off a bunch of cameras, move a bunch of people out of lobby, and I've had enough. All right.
You're done.
Enough about me though. Who do we have in the upper left?
Upper left.
Yeah, go ahead, Nachos.
All right. In the upper left for the Red Terran for this ace match, we got
Crankytoast.
Booyah. Playing for
PSIOPGaming.
And in the bottom right, we have the purple Zerg player who looking to win it for his team, the AngrySpaceHares. His name is, and he is playing for said team of.
Let's get it on.
SpaceHares.
Oh my god.
All right. So we have a match going now. What do you think about it?
We successfully made it out of the lobby, which is the first step.
Well,
in any game
the challenge was making it into the lobby. That was where we were really having trouble. But now that portion of the strategy is done.
So I play Civ with a lot of friends, and there's always something that goes wrong in the lobby in Civ 5 for whatever reason. Someone didn't install the mod correctly. Someone picked the wrong settings. Someone picked the wrong civilization. So we're always constantly moving in and out of lobbies and never actually playing the game. So we always joke that Civ is basically lobby simulator.
Oh,
but
okay.
luckily we're not playing that here. We're playing real
Which number of
StarCraft.
civilization is it? Did you say?
Civ 5. That's the game that we usually play.
All right. Yeah, I think with here the issue is usually more along the lines of, wait, you choose the wrong race, or wait, the observer is actually the player.
Yeah, there's very few things that go wrong with StarCraft lobbies.
Right.
Yeah. Civ's
Crankytoast is a little bit on. He's doing his thorough scouting.
Yeah,
He's
well,
like checking
for
everything.
I don't
he
think
said
there's
down.
anything
He said
wrong.
on 16. No.
I don't think there's anything
he said
wrong
on
with just checking when a third might be there, but yes, the SCV Reaper combo.
Yeah. So
There
he
we
was
go,
checking for the
Overlord
third, but
Pillar.
the third doesn't really go down all that early, as long as you see the spawning pool. There's literally the spawning pool and the gas. There's not that much Zerg can really have. Usually the third base will go down at like around 28 supply for Zerg in this matchup.
Okay.
Reaper coming in though. We'll see what the Reaper can do.
Delay on the,
Check for a
on
third.
the-
That's what it can do.
Yep. Reaper's just in time to delay that third. A few lings are ready, so possibly maybe can. He's not in any real danger right now, so long as he has those lings and he has that queen. He's doing okay.
Yeah. No, but
Lings will chase this around. Speed is in production as well. Once speed is finished, this Reaper's not going to do much more. A pretty early Baneling nest for possibly maybe. This seems rather early.
It feels early.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's planning on potentially doing a Baneling bust to being aggressive, or if he's playing this as a safety measure. Probably just a safety measure, but it's a little early to take that as a safety measure. Third base goes down for possibly maybe as soon as that Reaper is out of the equation.
I don't know if this is gonna be a committed attack for possibly. Like he usually goes for committed attack 2-base push, like he did in the previous games. He also did it against me.
A bunch of lings being produced, 12, so not a huge amount by any means.
It is for yeah, it is for aliens.
I'm curious. Yeah, it's going to be a Banshee coming out of the starport.
Yeah, and currently there are no spore crawlers, but spore crawlers are pretty quick buildings to build. Ideally, you want to build them like right as you need them, not way before, because that really messes up your economy.
No cloak being researched just yet. Here come the lings.
Yeah, the queen count is a little bit low for possibly maybe. I would really like him to like really shoot that up. It'll help him defend the Banshees and also the Hellions. They're just such good defensive tools for Zerg.
Oh, big supply block for the turn. Oh my god.
Let's see how quickly he'll realize it. Oh,
he's actually building a
yeah,
2D pose.
He's doing a mule instead of a hat.
But that's an extra 20 seconds for the Zerg.
Alright, Banshee going out.
Now the Banshee is out, but it gets spotted by the lings. Did possibly maybe notice?
Can he get this around on the Hellion? That's the big question here.
Alright, these Hellions have to kite. If they get surrounded, it could be lights out for this expansion. He pulls back, great pullback. The Banshee is helping shoot down a lot of these lings. How does possibly maybe respond? Looks like Lair is on the way.
I think the response is run.
He does have one spore crawler.
One
Spore crawler in the natural.
I
But
love
not
this
in the other
Overlord
bases.
that's sitting here in the main right now. Cloak is about halfway done.
Yeah. And it looks like additional factories are being added for Crankytoast, so this looks like a mech play.
Yep, Spire coming in from the other side.
Oh, okay.
This is actually good for the Zerg, because last time Cranky played mech, he skipped entirely the Cyclone phase, so if he ever goes Muta, this is like hell for the turn.
Yeah. No, the question is possibly maybe going to be making a lot of Thors, or if he's going to be making a lot of tanks. If he sees the Spire, he should readjust accordingly. But if he doesn't see a Spire or any mutas, I guess it's just siege tanks for days. Who knows?
Alright. We are going tumor hunting. Well, they did not move into the workers. They're just...
Oh, the Hellions kind of get very surrounded. 3 of them go down.
Now the
Great,
Banshees
all of them
just...
go down. Nice pick off. Nice pick off for
Banshees are
Possible.
sitting back here. They're going to be cloaking, but there is a spore crawler right there.
Yep.
And lots more Zerglings production.
Still trying to do the damage that he can, though, while staying out of range of the Spore Crawler.
That Queen just barely survived.
Oh, no spore, no spore in the main.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And I think he also sees the Spire. He sees the Spire at this point. Oh no, he still hasn't scouted it. He still doesn't see the Spire. Goes right at the edge of vision.
He's focusing down the spawning pool is what he's doing.
Oh, no. I think possibly maybe has to counterattack with Lings. This is the only option now.
Yeah, that's one good way. Counterattacking is always one good way to get like the tension off of your base, the aggression off of your base.
Yeah, hitting 2 places at once, so that's...
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, now he definitely knows.
He is
He
out
definitely
of
knows.
Yes, he knows. He definitely knows about the Mutilus now.
Interesting hyperflight rotors are being researched, I assume, for the Banshees.
It doesn't affect the other units, so definitely for Banshees.
Right. Yeah, one Widow Mine being produced, but nothing else being produced for...
These poor Banshees.
Had no fight.
A bunch of Widow Mines are being produced for Crankytoast right now.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that his workers don't get terrorized by those mutas too much.
Yeah, a lot of missile turrets being put up.
So what the follow-up might be for possibly is that he might go for ultras. Like he said it to me, like the main composition that he does is usually link Bane Muta into ultras, but this is also the main follow-up that you can do.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, first
Ultras
of
are
all,
allowed.
he needs to up his drone count.
Yeah, for sure.
50
So
isn't great this far in.
One thing I am liking for PossiblyMayb though is he's already established a bit of a upgrade lead. The thing is he's up against mech right now and he's still investing in carapace. So ideally he would get like the ranged upgrade if he's planning on building any ranged units. If he's gonna go for the ultras, maybe that doesn't make sense. But yes.
Also, it's mutaling, so the mutas are kind of handling the anti-air anyway.
Yeah, he's investing in air upgrades though, so +1 flyer attacks is on the way. A Nidus Canal is also being produced. I think he's looking to sidestep the massive defenses that are usually at the front of a Terran player's base by possibly Nidusing the
maybe
Nidusing the main.
It's just a lot of fun. We need
I knew
to get
I knew that
Possibly Maybe to
would
go
make
pro.
that joke, so I had to do it too.
Got it.
Alright, so right now he's just looking around with his lings, just seeing what he's up against. Crankytoast taking a 4th.
Crankytoast is also really amping up his production. This is his 6th and 7th factory coming online right now. They just need add-ons.
Wait, did you say
Possibly
6-7?
No,
6, 7.
He did not.
Leave it to our the Terran player. Actually, I think there's an 8th one, so that was technically inaccurate.
You need to behave, or we are not doing this again next weekend. All right, lot of upgrades coming up. Big thing I'm noticing: no drones on the 4th. You know, he is really focusing entirely on army, and here we go. Thors and Hellbats coming out.
Okay, so
that choke point is using.
Crankytoast has found himself a very opportune place right here, right in between the rocks to take a fight. I mean, like, there wasn't a buffer in front of his siege tanks or Thors, but still a huge trade for Crankytoast.
Banelin versus Thor, not optimal.
Definitely not optimal. Yeah, I think Crankytoast sees he has an opportunity here. I think he's gonna go for it.
Yep.
Oh, the Banelins exploded on the Thors.
They barely
That's so bad.
touched the Hellbats at all.
Yeah, and the Hellbats are basically sitting there. They're ready to protect the Thors from behind.
Yep.
This is going from bad to worse, even worse than that.
This third base is under fire. Okay, 10 Swarm Hosts are in production right now, but Swarm Hosts at this stage of the game, this might delay things. If these were out earlier, they would have been great. But at this point, they'll be able to land a volley.
Take down some of the Locusts before they land, too.
Yeah, like all the Hellbats too. The Hellbats can protect the Thors from the Locusts doing too much. And once that volley is blown, there's not much that they can do.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the Swarm Hosts go forward.
GG. Yeah, good game.
PSIOPGaming takes it.
Yeah. Good game, well played.
Welcome back, players.
Well
Welcome
played.
back.
I actually got to play mech. Awesome. Very happy.
Yeah, so why don't we start there? Yeah, Crankytoast. So it sounds like you're a fan of mech.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that at all in your earlier games. Do you normally never do that versus Terran?
Yeah, Marines are just better than Hellions or Hellbats. But I've only played mech really, like, that's how I play, because I'm a slow player. Like, I have like 150, 100, like 68 PM usually. Not like 200 plus, which is the people I fight against all the time on ladder. So this is how I play, and I think it's kind of easy just building tanks and Thors and A-move. Because I used to play TOS, so I used to play Zealot Immortal Archon, the ultimate A-move comp. So this is the closest I get to that.
Well, PSIOPs as a team made quite the comeback today.
Yeah, that was yeah. That hold on. We still have more questions about this game though. So
All right,
possibly
fine.
maybe I did like the Spire to open up. I think you played against Mech a couple of times earlier today, and I think your first game you skipped the Spire. The second game you got it. You made a bunch of mutas, which I think was a good call at the beginning. Were you really hoping to do a little bit more damage with the mutas though?
I was really hoping because I thought I scouted a couple barracks. I'm like, oh, maybe this would be an actual bio play. And then I started seeing Thors. I'm like, oh crap, here we go with mech. Because
Okay.
I do not do with mech very well. That's kind of my issue.
Oh, so you didn't clock that it was mech. So it wasn't a reactive Spire.
No. I was actually wanting to go back in the Link Bang Muta again. And I was going to go across and do some damage on the front wall. And then I seen a bunch of Thors and tanks. I'm like, oh boy.
And that
Yes,
the
well, no.
positioning on that fight, where that one siege tank was in between the two destructible rocks, and then those those Thors absorbed a lot of banelane hits, and that's just the way it can go.
Yeah,
That was
TVZ
a
mech
nasty
versus
spot
bio
to
can
fight
be
in.
tricky for sure. But yeah, definitely now that we've seen this, I think players will definitely adapt to it a little bit more.
Definitely, maybe.
Definitely, maybe, yeah. But yeah, PSIOPGaming, back to what you said, HyperTurtle, definitely a huge comeback. I think we were down 1-5. It went all the way to the ace, finally to the match point.
Yeah.
That was quite the weekend. I think everyone's a little bit exhausted as well.
It was a fun series and a fun tournament today. I really like the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next weekend it's going to be the winners match. So it's going to be PSIOPGaming versus my Special Tactics team.
There we go.
And then
Wow,
weekend
double
after that
duty.
will be Pulled the Boys versus AngrySpaceHares to figure out who's going to be moving on from there.
I love it.
Well, yeah. Good games, all the players who played today. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for PSIOPGaming versus Special Tactics.
Yep. All right. So
see ya.
Okay.
See you guys.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day to all, and to all a good night.
I can't believe I was today.
Yeah, well, as long as you didn't forget about a special someone because of your matchups, you're covered.
My
See you
sister has
around.
strep throat, so I'm
Oh,
wishing she gets better.
ew.
My grandpa's, not
There are
too
so
hot.
many
Very
viruses
wholesome.
going on. I just recovered from adenovirus, so there you go. But
Oh, really?
again, Bye.